What's up, guys? This is your boy Omega Pro with the Derp Circle, episode 12, I think, right? Yes? Am I?
11.
No! Is it? God, I derp every fucking episode. But yeah, we have the usual people, the StormPow, Toastie, and our special guest is apparently a legend, and he's a gamer. So why don't you introduce yourself, pal?
What's up, guys? People call me LegendOfGamer. I guess it's because I'm just legendary like that, but yeah, what's up?
Are you a Zapdos?
Yeah, word around
My
the street.
what?
He has a pretty
Zapdos.
a pretty big.
Oh, is Zapdos?
Yeah.
Zapdos.
I don't know. I think I'm more like a Mew. You know, you don't see me everywhere.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I personally prefer a Vulpix because that's the Pokemon that gave me my first boner. But anyway, going on with the first topic that we have, SOPA / PIPA, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Apparently, I just found out now that SOPA is just dead. Like, I saw a video on my subbox. I saw my video on the subbox. It's like, SOPA's dead, internet is free. And then StormPow over here is like, derpity derp derp derp, and linked me, and that apparently SOPA's dead. Here's my analogy, or not analogy. Here's my analysis of what's going on. They hyped up SOPA on purpose, made PIPA pretty much the same exact thing. They hyped up SOPA, all of our attention's on SOPA, then they kill SOPA and pass PIPA behind the scenes while everyone's calming down, and there's not much, how should I say, attention towards PIPA. So PIPA's, I think they're trying to pass it under the scenes. Right now, yeah, SOPA's dead. We still have a lot more battling to do. So what do you guys think?
Well, SOPA it's apparently dead, but you know, like you said, they're gonna slip it in another bill. There's PIPA, there's a bunch of other stuff, and the term dead, I'm not even sure we should be using that because it's only been postponed. Like, he pulled it for now, but they're probably gonna bring it back.
Yeah, I would say it's been tranquilized for the time being. Like you tranquilize a dog, but you know, when it wakes up, you see if it still has the bite, and then you put it down. Similar shit. So, I just lost my fucking train of thought. All right, somebody else go. God damn it.
Well, like
well, yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that, like, even if the SOPA and the PIPA or PIPA or whatever the fuck it is, even if they both get taken down, I think that the government is gonna keep pushing this whole piracy thing for like a long time.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's what I wanted to say. They're not gonna let go of this. They're gonna make the bills, and they're gonna keep just remaking them until they can take down sites like Pirate Bay. That's what they're gonna do. They're not giving up. Like, yeah, right now everyone's in an uproar, but they're only in an uproar because that's fucking blatant internet censorship. If they made it clear from the get, and you know, pretty much this is what they need to put in the bill in order for people not to flip their shit. We only want to shut down Pirate Bay and other sites like it. Put that shit in it, no one gives a fuck. Because we can all agree, piracy is wrong, any way you put it. You don't want to make something and then have everyone get it for free. Like, you don't want to sculpt a perfect replica of your penis and then everyone's just getting it for free. You don't want that. That's like your child, and everyone's just like, yo, bitch, take. It's not fair. No matter what you say. We probably all done it at some point, but either way you put it, it's not fair at all.
Go off like you did in your video.
Oh God, you were just livid.
You went off on everyone.
Dude, I was fucking pissed at that point because, like, it's so stupid that they're taking this to the heart when they're not even making content worth fucking buying. So who would purchase that? We want to download that bitch illegally, and if it's good enough, then we will buy it. And I made a perfect point because with shit like Inception and Batman and all that stuff, you didn't see piracy affecting them. Hell no. The people that made those movies right now, they're wiping their ass with what you use to fund your own damn movie. So it's your fault for making a piece of shit, not ours.
Yep.
I don't even like pirate movies. It's just like I watch Netflix all the time, you know, and sometimes I'll go out and watch a movie like in the theaters, but 9 out of 10 of the times, if I watch a movie, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, seriously. And that's another point that I made in my video, because it's like, seriously, the internet is how we find out about your shit. No one watches TV. It's all Netflix and other streaming shit. Like, it's it's Netflix now, could be Hulu next week, you never fucking know. So it's pretty much this internet streaming thing is gonna take over, and TV will become obsolete pretty damn soon. And that's just the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. TV is already obsolete in my opinion, though.
Pretty much, yeah.
Kind of yes and kind of no, because you still see TV shows getting ridiculous amount of views and money. For example, The Jersey Shore and shit like that. People that buy into that stuff. The shows that we watch now on Netflix premiere on the television, and that's how it gets on Netflix. But now, Netflix, I think, is working on some sort of series. That's all they need to do. If Netflix starts making series, then who the fuck is gonna start watching TV?
Yeah.
You mean like an exclusive show or something?
Yeah, they're
Like,
working on an exclusive show. It's like about a mob or something like that. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, they're actually doing that, or was that just an idea?
No, they're doing it, bro. There's trailers for it and shit.
Oh, I had no idea.
I think it's scheduled for fucking March, maybe. I don't remember.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but yeah, pretty much the internet is wiping the floor with TV. The internet is the single greatest invention man has ever fucking created. Like that, you don't fuck with that shit right there. The internet is the most powerful tool known to man. And it really sucks that these other countries are getting censored. Do you not see how these censored countries act? And this is what America is trying to do to us? Are you fucking stupid? Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Get a brain, you stupid bitch.
And
I'm not gonna pop a
pointed out.
missile.
Yeah, and you pointed out in your video, like everyone's saying, oh, well, if they made their movies good, they would still pirate the movies because people are too lazy to pay. That's not the fact. Because if you look at the really great movies like Harry Potter, what was that? What was the other movie you said?
Inception.
Batman, Inception.
Yeah, and Batman. Those movies are top sellers, and those movies like won awards because they're good movies, and the people wanted to buy them because they're such great movies that they don't want to have to pirate them on the internet. It's only the really shit movies that people really think, oh, well, then this is retarded shit. I don't want to pay for this. I'll watch it.
There's a difference between having the video on like a hard drive and then actually having the hard disk copy. And this is what I think they should start doing. What they should start doing is adding like second discs to each and every movie that have something that you can't get if you just downloaded it. Like, I'm trying to think of something, but I really can't. But that's not my job to think of, to think of these things. That's their job. They have to keep up with this stuff. You can't hold on to the past and try to drag down the progress of the future because you're too lazy to make good content, you know? Like, you have to get with it. Internet is taking over. You have to fucking realize that. I can almost guarantee now movie theaters will be shut down and movie theaters will be on fucking websites, and that's that. Like, there will be cinema some shit.com, and then you go to there when movies are released, boom, streaming. Nobody is going to go to the theaters, and that's kind of sad because I love going to the theaters. You know, fucking IMAX, dude. If you've ever been to an IMAX theater, you know. I saw Batman in the IMAX theater, and I fucking, like, jizzed instantaneously throughout that entire movie. It's like, boom, boom, explosion, oh my god, Batman, oh, fuck you, Joker, and I'm like jizzing. It's like my sperm doesn't even have enough time to fucking, to gain what I just fucking lost, and I'm just already jizzing. Like, that's something you can't replace, but unfortunately, that's where the internet is taking us, but to be perfectly honest, I'm okay with that, because, you know, I don't want to leave my damn house, fuck that shit, sunlight burns my skin now, basically.
Well, you know, one thing that I think would be great to put in with a DVD that you can't get online, it would be something really simple for people to do, just a poster of the movie. Like, I've bought video games sometimes, and in the case, I have a poster of the game. Like, I have a Bully Scholarship Edition poster hanging up in my room right now.
Grand Theft Auto is one that's very popular for doing this. Rockstar games, in general, do this. Like, what's really great and what I like is the Skyrim map. That thing feels authentic. If you put shit like that, like just little extra things like that, that probably like what, $1 to fucking make, not even. Like that shit feels good. It feels authentic. I feel like the motherfucking Dovahkiin about to Fuso some motherfuckers. Like, I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'm on an adventure and I'm gonna fuck bitches and get money, herder. Like, that's how I feel when I hold that damn map. It's so cool.
Yeah, I actually have that map also. I still have to hang it up though.
Dude,
I just kind of touch it every now and then.
Since I live in the attic, like my walls are slanted, so I can't put it up anywhere. So I keep it, protected in its case. And then every now and then when I'm masturbating, I'll reach over, touch the fabric, and I'll be, oh yeah. So it's good for that.
And like one thing too, like well, I guess you can, but they're really rare. You can't find like what are they, like movie rental places anymore, because like I said, Netflix, you can find any movie there, and they have the GameFly for the games.
Yeah, dude,
like,
I was generally upset when they started closing those things down. I love that shit. I had a membership with Hollywood Video, and I would be able to get games and shit. Like, it was literally like five minutes away from my house. I would literally be able to get games, like, just rent them. Since I had this premium membership type thing, I never had a return date. I just had to pay a set amount a month, and then that was that. And it was fucking amazing. Like, I don't know why they took that away. And stuff like GameFly, I don't know why GameFly is taking over, because the waiting lists are long as hell. Like, my friend, when Batman Arkham City came out, he had to wait like 2 to 3 months to get it, because they only had like 5 copies and it was booked. Now I'm like, that's stupid.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, I wouldn't mind having like Hollywood Video or any kind of thing that would have, like, games for rental, because I'm not really into GameFly or anything like that either, but I definitely have to have my Netflix.
Yeah, dude, like, I'll continue.
I was just going to say, what?
No, I was just going back to SOPA PIPA for a second. I was just saying, like, if you actually seen the full title of the PIPA Act, it's actually Preventing Real Online Threats to Economic Creativity and Theft of Intellectual Property Act of 2011. And that's fucking retarded, because for one, it would hurt the economy more than anything.
Yeah, that's one thing that's really huge. Like, you're putting people out of job. That's hurting the economy. I don't care who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it the other day. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I pretty much couldn't watch TV without seeing a commercial for Kids Bop or some CD or something with a bunch of greatest hits of whatever decade. I just never really thought about it the other day, but you don't see those at all anymore, just because everything, like music and movies and all that, is digital now. I mean, you're not going to...
Well, no, continue. Go.
I was just going to say you're not going to, like, go on the phone and order some CD or whatever anymore.
All right, here's what I think. Why would they make a Kids Bop to the shit that's going on? You really want your kids to be singing... Wake up in the morning and I brush my teeth with alcohol. No, you don't want your fucking kid to be singing that shit. All the songs now have no meaning. They're not music. It's not fucking music. It's not art.
That was just my example with Kid Bop. But
yeah, but like, and they made pretty decent songs even worse. You don't want even terrible songs like just unbearable. Like, come on, man. I have to listen to the radio already. Come on.
Like, can you imagine an actual 8-year-old singing Justin Bieber songs?
No, fuck that. Fuck that shit. Moving on. Somebody's posted something about Anonymous. Did you guys hear that Anonymous is attacking the FBI?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to shut down.
Yeah, a little bit.
What are your thoughts on this? Do you think Anonymous is overreacting or what?
Well, that's what Anonymous is they just do stuff to scare people. And
well, here's my analogy, or why do I keep saying analogy? Here's my analysis. Anonymous, for the most part, their intentions are good, but they're attacking the wrong people. It's not like the FBI is like, yup, we just hate everything online, so we're going to take everything down. Nah, they're just simply giving orders or some shit like that. Like, I think they're attacking the wrong people. They should be going after the Motion Picture Association or whatever the fuck it's called. That's what they should be attacking, taking down their websites and doing stuff like that. I think they're targeting the wrong people, but their intentions are good, because they took down Mega Upload, which I know Darren said was like a site that we would go to for like sending gameplays or sending different types of files. I've never really used Mega Upload for like piracy or anything.
No, neither have I. We
shouldn't talk too much shit about it, but I don't know. On the topic of Anonymous, though, let me just say, like, I was thinking about this yesterday, and I was thinking, like, what if Anonymous grows big enough to actually have some amount of power? Because everybody's supporting them, or a majority of the people are supporting Anonymous, but what happens when Anonymous gets to call the shots? Like, we don't even know who they are.
That is true, dude.
And
you just opened my eyes. They will.
Yeah, that's why I don't even pick a side. I just watch them. I see what they tweet and all that.
They really fucking scare me because right now they have a major pull on what goes on, you know, with like fucking Sony getting hacked and all that. They have some pull already. In the future, they could fucking very well be running the damn government how they please. These guys could be our fucking leaders within the next few years. I don't want to talk shit. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I was saying. Don't talk too much shit or they're going to hack my channel.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck your channel. They're going to dox you, do everything they want with you.
Yeah,
I don't want to get doxed.
They'll upload your nudes to fucking Google and stuff. You don't want that.
But those were for Toastie.
No, they were. They're for Jeffy, silly redneck.
Yeah, and I don't even know if this is real or not, but some guy tweeted Anonymous today, and he's like, hack my computer. And then, like, 5 minutes later, he got a whole bunch of errors on his computer. Like, these people know what they're doing, you know? Like, it's kind of weird.
Fuck with them.
People are saying that the sound quality is strange on the stream.
Yeah, you got poopy audio quality, StormPow.
Your mom has poopy audio quality. That's how it is on my computer with my shit internet. I keep telling you.
Yeah, dude.
That's why.
Well, here's how it goes down. With now that Darren is doing the live streams because Toastie's Derp and stuff. Like the last episode and this episode sound weird from the stream because it's not the same quality. So it might not sound bad, but it sounds different from what you're used to. So that could be it, or it just could be generally sounding bad. If it's really bothering you that much, then just wait for tomorrow when Stormy uploads the full Derp Circle or whatever. But, you know, you miss out on all the live stuff and you basically become a bitch. So, you know, it's up to you.
Be a bitch or be cool.
Yeah.
Your call.
Do drugs and be cool or be a bitch and back out. Alright, so the next question is, what do you tell people in real life about you and YouTube? May it be friends and family or whatever. What do you tell people about you and YouTube? Who wants to go?
StormPow does.
Okay, I can go. Of course I had to, you know, let it be known to my family and stuff because they had to co-sign my machinima contract. That was damn near a year ago, but they knew I did YouTube and stuff before then, of course. And, like, I don't tell a lot of my real-life friends about it just because not many of them are really into gaming, and then most of them are just super casual, like, yeah, I play Modern Warfare 3 every now and then when I get home from school, you know. So if I walk up to them and tell them I play video games, talk over it, post it on the internet, and I get paid a decent little bit of cash for it, you know, for spending money, they're going to be like, what the fuck, just have a million questions for me, and I don't even see a need in doing that, because, I mean, yeah, I just don't see a reason to tell them, but, like, whenever I get a paycheck or whatever, a lot of times my parents like to just brag at it or whatever when we're at a family get-together, like they may mention it or whatever when we're all just sitting at the dinner table with relatives we haven't seen in like a month and it's all awkward and shit. They're thinking of something to start a conversation. Oh, hey, Darren just got paid, and then I have to explain it to them. What do you do exactly? And I'm like, you see, I get these people on my Xbox and I move them around on my computer. And this guy pays me for it. You know, it's like, where does this guy Machinima live at? And yeah, so I don't go too much deeper than that. I just kind of, yeah.
It's like the same shit with my parents.
All right. So then, do you want to go? You want to go, Toastie, or?
Sure.
All right, go.
So basically, my parents, of course, know, just like Darren, they had to sign my machinima contract as well, and they ask a lot of questions. My dad has also been lately asking like, can you get with any other companies on the interwebs besides machinima? I'm like, I don't know.
You said your dad
want to fuck with
videos.
Yeah, he fucking does. He goes to work and like he watches my videos in like his spare time.
Who does?
It kind of scares me because my dad.
Oh, does he know about your dad and son gay stuff thing?
What did you know? What did you just ask?
Apparently, Toastie's gay for his dad or something. Do you want to explain to the crowd?
No.
What?
You're a fucking idiot. No, I'm not. Hate you so goddamn much. No, I'm not. If you're accused of being a gay couple, that's a difference. There's a difference. Stupid fuck.
Oh, like, I was at home one day and my mom sent me a text and she was like, "Hey, my boss wants to see one of your videos. Can you link me?" And because like, well, my mom works at a law office, and I remember when I first got the contract, she had like showed it to her boss, just because the whole concept was still a little weird to them. They're young kids getting offered some online job or whatever, and like I had explained it to them and showed them the company and stuff, and they knew it looked legit, but they went ahead and showed it to them anyway. And he thought that the whole premise was pretty cool, actually, which was what I thought was cool. And then I just sent it to them, and they actually are fairly supportive of it. They think it's cool.
All right.
When I try...
Oh, no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, like, I do tell some of my friends at school, like, I only just told them, like, when I got my contract, and, like, some of them, like, in my career school that I go to, like a few of them, like, ask me, like, if I can get in touch with, like, the big machinima people, like Rooster Teeth and shit. I'm like, I don't think I can. They kind of, they won't talk to me. And, yeah, and my fucking computer programming teacher's asking, like, a ton of fucking questions about it. Like, what do you do on the YouTube? I'm like, I make video commentaries. Like, what's a commentary? I'm like, between talking about gameplay. I'm like, what's gameplay?
All right, mine is sort of weird. Like, my friends sort of know that I do it, but they don't know how seriously I take it or whatever. So, like, when they'll be like, what are you doing right now? I'll be like, recording or whatever. And then that's pretty much how it goes. I don't really tell people about it. I really, really like keeping my my YouTube life and my private life, away from each other. I don't want to combine the two. No, I don't want to do that. So I try my best to keep them as far away as possible from each other. But, there's something that you just, you can't hide from your friends. They come over to my house and they're like, what the fuck? What the hell is that? Ha, po, po, pa, way, jiggy? I'm like, oh, that's where I store my porn. Yo, gotta sound like a man, dog. I'm like, yeah, I record video games and stuff, post them on the interwebs. And, I'm sort of like, I think the reason why I try to separate my YouTube and my friends is because I don't want, like, any criticism or anything like that. So they'll fuck around with me, like, when we hang out. They'll be on a laptop, and they'll go on my channel, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'll be playing a video game or something, and then all of a sudden I hear, "What's up, guys? This is your boy Omega Pro." I'm like, "Turn that video off, you bitch!" And, it's kind of weird, but I don't know. It's weird having it come together as one life. I don't know. I like to keep it separately. I'm like Miley Cyrus, best of both worlds type shit. But anyway.
I remember I used to do that with your old videos, like play them over on Xbox, like loud in the mic, like turn that shit off.
And like with my family, it was weird because, when I got that email, I was like, yeah, bitch. And, the first people that found out were some Xbox friends and Toastie and stuff. And I was like, yeah, motherfucker, I got it. So I run downstairs, and the first person I see when I go downstairs is my little brother. And, my little brother, he knows about the YouTubes and stuff. So he genuinely knows what I had to go through. 2 years of hard fucking work. And it wasn't really 2 years of hard work. It was more like a few months hard work because I was doing YouTube for a few years, but I never took it seriously because I never had the equipment or whatever. But once I got the right equipment, once I found who I was and started taking it seriously, that's when my channel blew up. And well, I shouldn't say blow up because I only have like 1K or something like that, but that's when I got the majority of my subscribers. So I run down, I'm like, I'm partnered with Machinima or whatever, and then I go into my sister's room because, that's where the printer is and stuff. I'm like, I need to print some things, and then that's when I found out that the printer was broken. Now, I didn't want to actually talk about this, but since I'm talking about it anyway, I guess I just will, but, it was kind of a letdown for me when I told my family because, they're like, oh, how do you know this is true or whatever? And, they didn't really congratulate me or anything. And they know that I've been working towards this pretty much since 2009. And now I finally had it. And, it was a big accomplishment for me. But I can't expect them to know what I had to go through. So it's kind of understandable because for all they know, all they hear from me upstairs is, yeah, bitch, I'm jamming buttons. Oh, come here, over here. They think I'm a fucking psychopath. That's as far as they know. So it's whatever. But you know, I'm very proud of where I've come. But I like to sort of keep the two lives separate. But they know once the commentary goes on, if you bother me, I'll flip shit. Like my brother ruined a live com that I was doing one time. I flip shit. I literally flip shit. Cause like I was recording and he gave me an attitude and then I like threw my controller and I was like, you little bitch, I'll kill you and stuff.
You should have posted that.
No, cause it was bad cause I'm sitting there and then I think it was like late at night and he was trying to sleep and he was like, can you keep it down? And I was like, telling him to wait cause I was almost done. And then he's like, I'm not even talking or whatever in a very loud, pissed off voice. Cause my brother's like a fucking little girl. When he's trying to go to sleep, he gets very pissed easily. So I was like, you little bitch. I wasn't going to post that because the way it seemed was that he came up into my space and made me look like a bitch. Okay, that doesn't happen. You don't come to Omega space and make him look like a punk bitch. So I fucking flipped out and I was like, fuck this shit. I stopped recording. I threw my controller. In hindsight, I kind of overreacted, but whatever.
Don't fucking matter. Show him who's boss.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way though. Like I keep it private.
Yeah.
Like I have a select few that know about it because they've pretty much been there since I started my channel. But I have this weird thing about me that I'm actually trying to break right now where I don't really like doing commentaries or live comms or anything if someone can hear it. Like they can hear it once it's all put together, but when I'm actually doing it, it's kind of like, I'm probably going to do this later or do it when everybody's asleep or do it when no one's in the house. I don't even know why I have that, but it's just this weird thing.
I'm the exact same way.
It's the same thing with me with live videos.
I can't
do a live. Sorry, Omega, go ahead.
No, for me, I can't do it at night because if you watch my videos, you know I can't do it at night. I am yelling at the top of my lungs. I am threatening to rape underage women. I can't do that type of shit. You know, I'll get arrested probably. But I honestly have no problem if somebody's like watching. It's weird. If they're in the same room, I can't do it. But if they're in another room or whatever, and I know they're listening, it doesn't really bother me too much.
Like I can't play Saints Row the Third like live when my parents are in the room next to me because how am I gonna hit a bitch in the face with a big giant purple dildo if my parents are right there listening to it?
Like, son, we told you you can only hit big bitches with purple dildos on Tuesdays.
I'm like, but man, yeah, I wanna.
I pretty much only do comms when I've got the house to myself or something like that.
Nah, dude, I record when I please.
No, it's like a special moment, you know. You need to let your character out.
Yeah.
You need to do it properly. So
you don't want to be self-conscious of everybody.
Yeah, you got to be in your bubble, your space, and.
Well, then again, I have a whole attic to myself, so I am sort of secluded. But
lucky motherfucker. But you are cold as shit though.
Yeah, my nipples are pretty hard.
That's kind of another thing about like letting your real life people watch your channel. Like I would probably be a little bit more self-conscious if I knew all my friends were going to be watching everything I put out or something, but like I've only got like a few friends that have even watched any of my videos and they would just pop in every now and then and yeah.
Oh, I wanted to tell you guys something, but like, you want me to tell it anyway? Like, it's a little small story. It's not even that long.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, I was out of school, and like, I had to open my computer, my laptop, because I bring my laptop to school every day, and like, I had to fucking get something from my teacher off my laptop, and like, this kid, like, I accidentally click on a Saints Row 3, the video that I had done, and like, he sees me jumping off the building. He's like, "Oh my god, what is this?" I'm like, "It's Saints Row the Third." And he's like, "Oh, wow, is there commentary?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "What's your channel name?" I'm like, "I don't want to tell you." The kid is literally like, what? He's like 9. I don't want to tell him my channel, because for one, it would corrupt him, and then he'd probably tell his mom, and I get suspended.
Fuck that, all that corruption, that's what I'm talking about. But for me, it's like, the things I talk about on the internet, I talk about because it's on the internet. I don't want people in real life to know about some of the shit I talk about. Like, the things I say on my YouTube channel usually go along the lines of, I would fuck that with a toothpick or a straw. Like, if I say that in real life, my friends will be like, oh yeah, you're not the Omega I was thinking of. Fuck you, stupid bitch. And I'm like, oh, forever alone. So it's like some of the stuff that I do on my channel, that is me at the core. But at the same time, it's like in real life, I don't act like that because, you know, I know how to control myself. And that's something that you really need to have if you're going to have like an online persona. Like the online me is how I really am. I'm a wild, uncontrollable piece of shit. But like if I'm at a store or doing a job interview, I'm obviously not going to fucking put in my resume raping little kids and making Vigimo games. Like that, no. I know I'm actually very educated and intelligent, but you know, you wouldn't guess that from watching a few of my videos. You'd probably just be like, okay, he sounds black. He rapes little children according to this, and he has anger issues. So yeah, don't want him to talk to my children, but I am an actual intelligent person if I do say so myself.
One thing though, like if you're trying to get a job at GameStop or whatever, one of my friends was telling me if you work with Machinima and you're trying to get a job there, you might mention that when you're in your interview or on your resume or whatever, because they said that like Machinima and GameStop have done a few things before, but I kind of doubt that the manager at your local store would give half a fuck, but it might be worth a shot. I mean, any kind of...
about that.
Dude, I honestly think... Oh, no, go ahead, I'm sorry.
All right. It's not even long, though. I was just going to say about that. I told someone at a GameStop around my house that I do the whole Machinima thing, and the only thing it really got me was, like, free games occasionally. Like, he actually went out of his way to give me a couple games here and there for free that were usually, like, $60 or whatever. But I even had, like, a little conversation thing going on with him every time I went in the store. If I was buying something or not, we would just talk or whatever. But... the thing about GameStop is that they would rather hire someone who doesn't have any gaming knowledge but has retail knowledge. They don't actually want...
Yep.
Yeah, they actually don't want people that talk about video games 24/7. They won't hire you.
Yeah, it's pretty swag. I know that you got free shit.
Dude, hold on. Oh, no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I was just saying that, like, sometimes at GameStop you have those people who, like, if you ask the guy about a game, like, if it's like a $60 new game, and he's like, and it's a terrible game, he's gonna be like, yeah, game's not that great, but this one's really good, and it's like half the price. Like that, then the manager's not gonna be happy about it because you didn't sell him the game that cost more money, because it's all about money, of course. Like,
all right, here's my experience with GameStop. The day I went to hand in my application, this was like literally a godsend. I go in there, right, and the fucking manager is with the customer. And the customer is asking a few questions, and the manager himself is slipping up. So here I come with my fucking application in hand, and I'm answering these questions for the nice man. And then the manager's like, oh yeah, thank you, whatever. I'll go in the back and see if we have it. And then as the manager comes out, the fucking guy, he's talking to me, and he's like, oh, thank you, you've been a big help. And I'm like, oh yeah, sure, you know, whatever. And then the manager comes out, he's like, oh yeah, what can I help you with? And I'm like, yeah, I wanted to apply for a job. And he was like, okay, we'll definitely give you an interview. I never got an interview. I go in a month later, and there's some little scrawny bitch with big breasts working there, and she doesn't know what the fuck to do. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Come on, man. I know what I'm talking about. I know my Vigimo games. I obviously have experience in retail if I just sold that guy a game, because he was going to buy like Homefront, and I sold him Call of Duty instead, pretty much. And as you know, Call of Duty is more relevant and more expensive than Homefront, so I did a good job, I think. But nah, you'd rather have a girl in there to attract, you know, to attract teenagers that are going through puberty at the moment.
I like boobies.
And then she'll be like,
do you have the meat and foot games here?
She'll be like, yeah, so do you want a protection plan on that? While snapping her fucking gum, and he'll be like, I want a protection plan. Like, come on, what the fuck?
Well, actually, I don't even know what I should tell you about this, but it's like a girl at GameStop. Like, I asked for Budokai 3, and she gave me, like, and since there are, like, 6 copies left, she gave me the one that's, like, the most banged up and beat up and scratched. And, like, I forget to check it in the store, and, like, we go out in the car, I look at it, and I'm like, oh, my God, this shit looks like someone took a piss on it, then, like, rubbed it against their asshole. And, like, so I go back in, and I give it to her. Then she takes out another one that looks doesn't look as bad, but it looks kind of the same. She just rubs it on her tit and then just gives it to me. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
This is my worst experience ever with GameStop, and I wouldn't say it's my worst experience, but it has to be one of the most fucked up things that you're just like, how does this even happen? Okay, so I bought a PS2 a while back, like when I had my job at Kmart, arguably the worst times of my life. But, I got a pretty big check because, they worked me like a slave. So I go up into GameStop and I'm like, I want to buy some Vigimo games, but I pretty much had everything at that point and there was really nothing else to buy. So I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? And I'm like, I'm going through the PS2 games and I'm like, I want these games. So I'm like, damn, bitch, I'll take a PS2, Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, and Star Ocean. I don't know if you guys have ever played Star Ocean. Star Ocean is a pretty damn good game. So
yeah, it is.
I picked up Star Ocean, alright? I come home, I play Kingdom Hearts 1, I play Kingdom Hearts 2, I beat them. But, I wasn't really playing PS2, like, fucking freakishly. So, it was a few months before I actually tried out Star Ocean. I pop open Star Ocean, I put it in my PS2, it's like, cannot read disc. I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll take it out. And I didn't get the protection plan or anything. Because, it's a PS2 game. How much longer can it possibly last? But I take it out. And legit, when I take it out, there is a large crack. And I'm not talking about, like, a crack. I'm talking about, like, a crack. Like, if you were to move the disc one way and move it the other way, the disc would bend in opposite directions. It is literally cracked. And you could, like, it's pretty much halfway snapped off. And I'm like, how do you sell me a fucking game that is halfway snapped off? How is that even remotely possible? I was furious. And of course, I'm reading over the receipt and it's like, Derp, you have 7 days. I'm like, great. Did I just get a phone call from the bitch from the ring or something? Because apparently I only had 7 days and it's been a few months, but now I can't bring it back because, there's a fucking large ass crack in it and all I wanted to do was play some classic Star Ocean, but now I'm assed out. So I'm about to kill myself just thinking about it now.
Wow.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I still have the game too. Like I could upload a vlog of how fucked up this thing actually is. You know what? I'm gonna take a picture of it right now and I'm gonna post it in the Skype chat just to show you guys. I'm doing this. I just happen to have it right next to me too. Open this shit up. Some bullshit right here. Alright, you guys can like find another topic or something.
You know what we should do?
My webcam
I don't know.
is shitty though. What were you gonna say?
No, I was thinking like, why don't we like, not like make a channel, like why don't we make like a Twitter for the Derp Circle? I'm just wondering.
Why would we? Makes no sense.
Like, no, Derp, just saying.
Would anybody even follow that?
Like, it makes no sense because who wants to tweet at the Derp Circle when you could just tweet at us? I don't think it makes sense.
Because I never really like the idea of big groups that, like, identify themselves as that one being, because there's always, like, different ones you like better.
You mean like the creators?
Sort of. Well, especially them. I mean, like, but they do a decent job of separating themselves, But it's almost like Rooster Teeth. They, like, I know some people like better members of Rooster Teeth, like they may
caboose all day.
Yeah, they may like Gus more than Joel or vice versa, but instead they have to watch that one channel. But that's a little different since the individual members of Rooster Teeth don't do a whole lot of solo work.
Yeah, but yeah, we're all our individual people, so grouping us up, I think it's dumb.
I don't want to be signified as the same person as Toastie.
I hate you.
Oh, snap. And my cat just fucking came in and just meowing like a bird.
Yeah, I know. We can hear it.
Shut up, cat! You're ruining my podcast. I'm sending it. Trust me, it looks a lot worse in person. My webcam stuff, so.
I remember you did a Vigimo of yourself.
How do you fuck up a disc that bad?
Did I ever tell you that I thought that you would look like...
Oh my god!
Wait, who would look like what?
Omega, did I ever tell you that I thought you would look like D-Sigs?
Yeah, you did tell me that.
And you were extremely offended.
See,
damn, that's one big ass scratch. The fool.
If you look really close, you can see it.
It's not a scratch, it's a crack.
Oh, that's one big ass crack.
Ah, that's what she said. Ew.
I'll have 4 grams.
Hey, we showed that on the stream. You're showing a portion of Omega's face.
You don't give
y'all can. He cares because people will think he's black.
Dude, the thing is that when it struck me as fucking weird when people think that I'm black or whatever, and then I uploaded a vlog, and then people are like, "And you're not black?" I'm like, "How do I look black? My skin is not that dark. Like how?"
Well, not. There are some black people who have really light skin though. Like you gotta.
But why would? It just doesn't make any sense. I don't think. Anyway, we need fucking topics. Oh wait, I have one from a subscriber actually. Let me open up my YouTube inbox here.
Cool story. Hosted Storm me gusta. Why is ever God?
It always strikes me weird when people think that I'm like 20 or 25.
Dude,
yeah,
you sound it though. You sound it though. That's understandable.
Well, like seriously, I'm not even kidding. Everyone around, like in my grade and at my school, have a voice just as deep as mine, if not deeper, and they're 15, 16 years old.
Like in your Hyrudigan boss guide, you said you were 15. Everyone in the comments like, "Oh my fudging jeebus, you're 15." Yes, bullcrap. You're not 15. You're
well, like
27.
I could get people maybe saying 16 or 17 or something, but then some people are like, "I thought you were like in your late 20s," and I'm like, "The woo." That just is weird to me because.
All right, here's the question. If you guys are ready for it, you guys ready?
I'm ready to fuck a question. Yes.
Okay. If you could have any one item, thing, or creature that has ever existed / going to exist, and it could be a myth, reality, fantasy, what would it be and why? Examples he gave are something like a dinosaur or the PlayStation 6.
That is the vaguest question I've ever heard,
Yeah,
but I love it. Like, seriously, that's just like if you could have anything ever.
Dude, but here's the thing, though. If you get something from the future, like a PlayStation 6, what the fuck are you going to do with that? There's no games coming out. What are you going to do?
And there's no multiplayer.
Well, yeah, what are you going to do? Go online and be the only person on? Like, you're going to feel even more forever alone than you already are. Like,
sell it to Sony for like $1 jillion.
I'll be like, here, I got the model of the PlayStation 6 here. Imagine if they just take that and turn that into the fucking PlayStation 4, and then the PlayStation 5 is even better than the PlayStation 6 was gonna be. Then all of a sudden there's this whole technological advancement in the US, and then all of a sudden we start building robots and shit, and then everything just starts becoming like Star Wars.
Dude, it's just a video game.
It's just a video game.
No, listen. When do you think the PlayStation 6 will come out? In like 20 to 30 years. That technology in 30 years, bring it now, you're advancing technology 30 years and instantly like that in one day. Shit is going down. Like, we're getting new shit. We're getting robots. We're getting fucking masturbation bots. We're getting masturbation bots and everything. We're golden. Hover cars, lightsabers, the Force, everything is coming to us.
All I want is for dating sims and hentai games to have online capabilities.
Wow.
That is all I ask.
Guys, I know what I want.
What?
A unicorn.
Oh, you fucking...
Oh, I was actually thinking about that.
Voldemort kills and drinks unicorn's blood. How the fuck do you feel?
No, my unicorn will fuck up Voldemort's face.
So you get unicorn, I'll get Voldemort, I kill your unicorn just for the fuck of it, bitch.
Nah, my unicorn's gonna be massively cool.
No,
and awesome,
hold on, I gotta
like,
think of mine. What's my favorite mythological creature? I'm very big into Greek mythology, but then again, that would be something like Zeus, or so I would pick Zeus, but that's not.
I would get a Nimbus Cloud, but one where you don't have to have a pure heart to ride on. Otherwise, that'd just be bullshit. That'd just be some annoying cloud in my room.
Yeah, I would either pick a Nimbus Cloud or a gargoyle. Remember that show on Family Channel, Gargoyles?
Yeah.
And they would like turn into stone during the day? I'd have one sit on my freaking house and just get people if I point. Like, seriously.
I fucking love you, dude. That used to be my favorite show as a kid. Oh my god. Dude, I cried.
Are you talking about the animated show, that old one, Gargoyle?
Yeah, and then like
that's what I'm
oh my god,
the sun would come out, they turn into stone.
Love that show.
I love that show. That was awesome.
But I think what I would have to choose would be like the the Sharingan eye of like Sasuke or something. Like I could have that, do a little implant, and boom, I have Sharingan. So I beat you all. Fuck that.
Wait.
Hold on. If
Wait,
you're
hold
really
on, wait.
switching up that much, then
I thought we were talking about items here.
That is
exactly.
an item technically. If somebody pops that eye out, technically it's an item. No, because then that's not fair. Because then you could say like you can have Ron Jeremy's penis and
That's what I was just about to say. No shit.
Roger. Chris was about to say that shit. I'm about to say that. You.
Oh, I gotta think of a new item now.
I want Ron Jeremy's mustache though more.
I
I'm just 15.
personally, I want his nice figure. That's just me though. Hold on, I gotta think.
Good thing. It's a good thing that no one said Taylor Lautner's wiener.
He doesn't.
Oh
have
god. Tasking for
Dude, he was kind of cool in Shark Boy and Lava Girl, but then
Yeah, he was actually pretty
but
cool.
then-
Taylor Lautner was in Shark Boy and Lava
Yeah,
Girl.
dude, how do you
Yeah.
think I felt that when I? How do you think I feel when
Yeah.
Wait,
that
who
was
was he in that?
Shark Boy? He was Shark Boy. Freaking.
Yeah, he was Shark. He was
Are
that
you
little
fucking
kid.
kidding me?
Oh, we're being fucking
Yeah,
serious.
that
He was
little
that
adorable, badass kid. Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
werewolf
Taylor Lautner.
that wants a little scrawny ass bitch that's in love with a vampire. That's what he became.
I'm just sitting here googling this. I can see it now that I think about it, but holy shit. I didn't realize that this was that long ago.
Dude,
I mean,
He has not changed in looks a bit. Like, he still looks the same, just a fucking tall version.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
I guess I didn't realize how long ago this movie was out, because I remember seeing it in IMAX 3D.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know,
me too.
I know my item I would have. I would have Cloud's Ultimate Blade. Boom, I win.
Aren't they making a new Shark Boy and Lava Girl or something?
No, I don't want to hear it.
I'm
Stop
pretty sure they
ruining my
are.
childhood. This is what I'm talking
Yeah, and it's in
about.
3D.
Yeah, dude, this
Yeah,
is what I'm
that
talking
one.
about piece of shit movies trying to just recreate shit from my past and ruining my fucking childhood one movie at a time.
You know they're making a new Monsters Inc. movie.
I'm
Oh
pirated.
my god.
I'm pirated 3 times just for the fuck of it, just to show them.
Omega, did you hear about the that thing that happened last year though? The Fairly Odd Parents like real movie shit.
Right.
That was not too bad, though. I keep telling that to Toastie.
What?
No,
Dude,
I didn't like.
Wait, it actually.
They made real.
It actually.
No, they made a real life Fairly Odd Parents movie with like Drake Bell as Timmy Turner.
Dude, I
That
saw,
was the only thing I didn't like was Drake Bell. I mean, he's a cool actor and all,
fuck
but
that. Drake
he's
and
not
Josh
Timmy.
was the shit. Drake and Josh was the shit. Yeah, but he is no.
Yeah, but he's not. He shouldn't play Timmy Turner though.
That's
Like, I realize he kind of grew out of his dorkiness and shit, but he's still Timmy Turner, and Drake Bell is too smooth and cool.
Yeah, he's like that one kid that like is too cool at the school, and like if you fuck with him, you're fucking with everyone.
Yeah.
All right, since we're on this topic, I'm gonna surprise you guys with something. Since we're on like real life cartoons and stuff like that,
Okay.
I'm gonna put a video in the chat in Skype of real life Rugrats. Do you remember that?
Ooh, what
Like-
the fuck?
Real
Right.
life
You
Rugrats.
remember Rugrats, right?
No, I would not.
How so much?
I won't do it. I won't.
The video has been deleted on copyright grounds.
Okay, thank God.
Oh, lucky. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's creepy.
Wait, so they're making it, or has it been made?
So far it's just a trailer, but it's creepy because instead of babies, obviously it's adults dressed as babies, right?
That's fucking
Wait,
weird.
is this like an official movie or just
No,
some
no
fan-made
way.
creepy shit?
No, it has to.
I'm pretty sure, judging by, what I saw, it's probably just some fan-made shit, but I wouldn't be surprised.
All right,
Oh my
I
God.
got a message from Kit Kat. He said, if you could base the world off of any TV show or Digimon game, what would it be? That's a good one. I've always thought about that, but I've never thought about it since the Derp Circle. That's
Wait, what was the
fucking
question?
You bitch! Listen! If you could
I'm-
base
I'm
the
misheard.
world off of any TV show or video game, what would it be?
Is Dragon Ball Z a reliable answer, or is that?
Well, yeah, but why would you want bad guys coming up every like 5 minutes?
You want baby Vegeta coming down and raping your family?
Yeah.
The world.
It's like, I would only do
Hold
that
on,
if I had to
wait.
say-
I want to establish something here. The world is like that. That doesn't mean you all of a sudden become a fucking Super Saiyan, bitch. For me, I wouldn't want it to be like Pokemon, because I could easily go get a Pokeball, throw it at a Pikachu's ball sack, and then boom, I got a Pikachu. That's what I want. I want a Pokemon.
No, you gotta weaken it first. Plus, if the world was like Dragon Ball Z, I'd be able to catch a Chaozu. So,
Oh yeah, and then get raped by a great ape. Have fun with that, bitch. I don't want.
It's outside.
Yes.
All right, mine's a little more realistic though.
All right, go.
Because we could actually do this in the next year or two. I would want the world to be like Metabots, if you remember that show.
I've never seen it.
I've heard of it, but
Was that like
Really?
is that like Gundam?
No. It's that show where kids have like robots as companions. You could go buy a robot and then put a chip in its back, and then you like battle with them.
Sounds like Mega Man.
Yeah, it was called Metabots. It was whatever, but
You would actually want that?
why not? We could do that tomorrow.
Fucking, but you have full creativity here. Why not Pokemon? You could get a fucking Pikachu.
Right. Let me tell you something about Pokemon. Pokemon's nice and everything, but where the hell are the laws in that world? Like, if
there really aren't any laws.
Dude, Officer Jenny, I would fuck the shit out of her. I want a Pokemon word so I can rape her or something.
No, really. It's like, oh, sorry that my Charizard burnt down your house. Like, that's nothing compared to, oh, sorry my dog bit you in the arm. This is, my Charizard burnt down your fucking house.
And like,
yeah. Every time Officer Jenny shows up, what does she really do? I swear Ash is the police officer in that situation.
Yeah.
And like, if anybody right now had like, imagine now with the whole SOPA thing, someone would send a Charizard to the U.S. government and just blow shit up.
Why do you have to be so logical? Let me have my dreams, damn it.
What? Wait, why wouldn't you do Kingdom Hearts?
I was thinking about that.
Because, listen, just because the world is like Kingdom Hearts doesn't mean you get a Keyblade. Those motherfuckers will fuck you up. Do you understand?
Yeah,
what
but Kingdom Hearts has like 9 different games in it. Well, 2 if you want to be like technical.
Okay,
but
so there, you can shake hands with Mickey Mouse, and then in 2 seconds later you get killed by a Heartless. Have a blast. That's not my fucking idea of a good time.
You can also flirt with Tifa.
I'm down.
Yo.
I want Kingdom Hearts. I'm down.
It's over now.
Fuck that. I want Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts my life now. He's like, Kingdom Hearts is the best thing ever now.
The first thing that
came
to my mind, though, when I literally read that question was Halo. I don't know why. Who would want to live in that world? That's just,
really?
That's just bad.
No.
I mean, do you want to be sitting at your house and some elite is like, war, and just fucking stabs you with a sword? And... I mean, I'd be scared shit.
StormPow, I know you're really into machinima. I'm going to send you the channel of the best machinima maker alive. Right now. Hold on.
What's his name?
Omega.
His name is Digital Virus. Have you ever heard of him?
Oh, yeah, I know him.
Dude, he's so... If you could just talk to him and just mention Ega somehow, just don't even have to say Omega, just say Ega, I will orgasm. Cause, dude, his machinima are fucking amazing. It's like a TV show. Oh my god, he's amazing. I want to bear his children.
Digital Virus is in the community that I'm in, like Damon Productions and shit.
Dude, that guy is so amazing. If I could...
What do you like by him?
What do I like? Everything, dude. I watched that fucking 45-minute one. Hold on, fuck, I forgot what it's
Halo Legacy Angerona?
Yes! Dude, that was so amazing. Hold on, I'm gonna link it to in the Skype chat for you.
If you like that kind of stuff, go to all of Damon Productions. They have a lot of that similar stuff, but not to this virus, but a lot of it's better when it's some of the other members.
No, there's no way. There's no way. This is the best I've ever seen. This is better than half the shit on TV. And it's a fucking machinima.
I don't know.
Here, guys, watch this shit after the stream. It's long.
If you guys want to see a good machinima, Arbiter617, like, I don't like his new thing, Rise of the Spartans, much at all, but Tempest Maximus and Project Middle Ground, especially Tempest Maximus, are fucking amazing. Like,
I've
Tempest
heard
Maximus,
of Rise of the Spartans. I've heard.
Yeah, it's his most popular thing right now, but it's like Transformers, the machinima. It's just all action, little plot, but that's kind of... I don't want to open up that can of worms. It's really been a...
StormPow, to be perfectly honest, do you think you could pull off some of the stuff that they do on their machinima?
Not really. Like, Arbiter, see, he has very great, like, he can utilize the Halo engine really well. Like, he knows what he's doing with that, and he does great video editing and stuff. His cinematography is alright, but he does a lot of the same shots. Like, he does a lot of just rotating camera angles and stuff.
That's what I noticed about Digital Virus. He has good cinematography, in my opinion.
Virus, I will give him that much. He does great cinematography and stuff.
Like, it makes it so dramatic, and it makes it feel like the characters have feelings, and I've never experienced that with any machinima at all. because the main machinimas I watch are what, Rooster Teeth, RB and Chief. I've never watched anything serious, and the main thing is that these machinimas that get uploaded, they have good concepts, but you know the cinematography throws it way off. The terrible voice acting throws it off. This shit really seems like they have a fucking production company that is actually funded by something. It is fucking amazing. These people deserve way more credit than they're given. This is the best thing I've ever watched that could be on TV, and it only has 54,000 views. I don't get it at all. I really don't. This is amazing to me.
No, I mean, like I said, Damon Productions, they do that whole Halo Legacy series, and I was actually working with one of the other Damon Productions directors back in the fall of, or I guess it would be like late summer, early fall, to do a series Halo Legacy reunion, and like it was like basically the only Legacy series that I'm aware of that wasn't going to be a whole lot of action. It was like, have any of you guys ever read The Fall of Reach?
No.
Oh, damn it. Well, like, because it was sort of focusing on Spartans and their journey from being kidnapped as children and shit, and it was like a dramatic story. Like, I fucking almost cried reading the script because I was good friends with the guy and he sent me the script, told me to critique it for him, and then I was doing face posing for him because it had Half-Life 2 bits, and then he pretty much disappeared off the face of the earth, so it never got made.
Yeah, I watched, I can't remember now, but the basic premise was this guy, he had, it was by digital virus, obviously. This guy had to shoot and kill, like, a teenager or something because he had a gun, he wouldn't put it down, he was running from the cops, so he had to shoot him to defend himself. And then all of a sudden, like, apparently that kid was in a gang, and then that gang's leader or something is like, now you're not safe or whatever. So the guy ends up moving, but then as soon as he goes to get, like, some supplies for the house or whatever, the guy that threatened him comes and murders his wife. And it's like, the way it goes down, the way the murder goes down, and the way the storyline progresses afterwards, how it's pretty much a story of vengeance. And this all happens in 20 or so minutes, and it's fucking amazing, this machinima. And I really genuinely felt the pain that he was feeling, the way that they portrayed it. This shit is on some fucking film stuff. If the fucking Motion Picture Association or whatever can do this, maybe they wouldn't have trouble with their piracy, but nope, they want to be a stupid little fuck, so it's whatever. But this shit is amazing. Oh, I'm trying to find out what it's called right now. It's called The Dark One by Digital Virus. And that's not awkward silence or anything. So we need more topics.
I'm training Barrett right now while we're doing this.
Oh, come on. He's never going to be as strong as Pow Tater. Might as well quit.
You just got Napa Cannon, so you could suck a dick.
No, I got rid of Napa Cannon. Now I use it's Nails Attack now.
So, this isn't awkward or anything. We need a topic now.
We have no more topics. Oh, wait, don't I have another one? Feminism, remember?
Do you guys want to talk about that?
That's a touchy one, though.
Yeah, it's touchy, but I was going to upload one tomorrow for Omega Thoughts. Like, I was going to do my research or whatever it is I do. But if you guys want to talk about it, I'll talk about it. Because
Maybe we can just talk really briefly about it, and just get other people's opinions.
Well, the thing is, if I start to talk about it, I won't stop. So, I'll go on.
Yeah, neither will I, so... I'm
very opinionated about this. We can do it for the post show if you're scared to post that on your channel or whatever. Because feminists are some of the most arrogant people alive. They will. It's like if it's not 100% benefiting a female, they're not for it. They don't give a fuck.
Well, I mean, as long as you're not just like, fuck feminists, they can all go.
Okay, well here's what I'm saying. Why is it that the women get to keep the children? Now this is most of the time. Why is it that the women get to keep the children and the men have to pay the child support? Now this was on a show called, I think, The View, and it was about this story that
I love that show.
Okay, you're a faggot.
I'm sorry. I had to say that.
That a guy wanted to divorce his wife, right? This is how it goes down. A guy wanted to divorce his wife. So what his wife did in reaction to this is cut off his dick and shred it. Yes,
wait,
I saw that.
Whoa. Let me finish. Cut off his dick and shred it. And they were talking about it on The View. And what did they say? They said they were basically congratulating the woman, saying, yes, good job, you go, whatever. And I'm like, are you serious? You can't say, if my wife was to want to divorce me and I cut off the bitch's tits and shredded them, what would happen to me? Life in prison, death row. I would be deemed the worst man in America, but no, this bitch is getting praised.
How is that real? Like,
yeah.
All right.
And they're laughing about it. And then, hold on, I just got one more thing to add. And one of the girls actually had sense. She's like, we shouldn't be saying that because if a guy was to do that to our tits or whatever, it would be wrong. This is what the fucking ignorant bitch said to that. She said, well, it's different because a penis is floppy. What? Yeah. Are you serious? How does that make sense? Can I cut off your fucking hand because that can be floppy, bitch? No, you can't cut off a fucking hand. You can't cut off my dick if I want to get away from you. Ever thought that I want to get away from you because you're a psycho bitch? Right. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, hold on a second. The one thing we have to take into consideration here is why did he want to divorce her?
Because she was proud.
I don't know.
Because she wanted to cut his dick off. She was obviously a little crazy.
Yeah, that's really his fault there. He shouldn't be married to a crazy bitch in the first place, right?
But maybe he didn't know that. Maybe her crazy traits started coming out afterwards. Or maybe it's just this. Maybe even if he wanted to divorce her for this most fucked up reason, maybe it's I'm cheating on you with your sister or whatever. Okay. Maybe a smack or two. You don't cut off his fucking dick, okay?
That's fucked up.
You don't do that. Oh my god. And the thing is this is what she said in court. Oh, well, he was mentally and physically abusing me throughout the years, and they let her go. No charge, no jail time, nothing. Yeah. Let her go. Okay. That's like saying, oh, I ripped off this bitch's nipples and fried them and ate them because she was tormenting me. No, you don't fucking do that. For one, that's body mutilation. Two, that could be considered attempted murder. That's fucking highly assault right there. That's high assault. That's 3 major charges right there. If you're not doing at least 10 to 20 years, that's not fucking fair. But if a man were to do that, oh no, it's bad. And the thing that's fucked up is that it's only sexist if a man does it. Like I said this before the podcast. If a man smacks a girl's ass, that's wrong, right? But if a girl smacks a man's ass, that's perfectly fine. A man smacks a woman, oh, he's the worst man on the face of the earth. Tase him, shoot him. But if a woman smacks a man, yeah, woman's rights. You go, girl. Show him your power. Can I show her my power? If she smacks me, can I give her a haymaker to the face? No, because that's not fucking fair. If you're gonna go for one side, you have to be able to reciprocate for the other side as well. If she smacks me, it should be the same charge as if I were to smack her. She shouldn't be let loose. She shouldn't be let off the hook just because she's a woman. And I understand for some cases it's different because a man can outpower a woman pretty much 90% of the time. But still, if you're having biased laws and biased views like that, you shouldn't be able to make a judgment at all if that's how you're gonna fucking do it.
Well, I'm no expert on this topic, right? But I know that for a fact, I think the reason why laws are like that today is because of how hard women had to fight to get equality, that type of thing. So, it is unfair that a woman can chop off some guy's dick and get off the hook, and vice versa wouldn't be like that at all. But that's, I guess, pretty much how it is because they had to fight so hard to get rights in the first place. So the law and whoever, controls the laws or whatever is kind of like, if you really look at it on an equal playing field, we're kind of taking away the rights we gave them in the first place. So,
all right, here's what I say about this. And guys, trust me, I am not racist. And then if I were racist in real life, let's just say I would be dead because where I live, there are a lot of minorities. And if I were racist, I would be dead. So I'm getting that out of the way now. I'm not racist, and I'm not sexist. But here's how it goes.
You're a minority yourself.
All right, but let me talk, because minorities can still be racist. Here we go. Their ancestors are what fought for their rights. A girl today didn't do shit to deserve the freedom to cut off a man's dick. Her ancestors gave up, and yeah, that's true. They had to put in work, but their ancestor did that. You don't come out of a womb, and because of what your ancestors did, that automatically means you get more rights and more understanding than a man. Same thing. Now, again, I'm not racist for African Americans. They'll be like, "Oh, do you know what your people did to my people?" Well, as far as I'm concerned, we're in the same schools and stuff. Unless you're talking about your ancestors and my ancestors, then yeah, I know what they did. Well, not my ancestors, because, I'm not white or anything. But you get what I'm trying to say. Their ancestors are what did that. What gives them the right to live in all this glory that other people can't? Why does a woman get to have all this freedom and a man can't? The main feminist argument is that men get like more opportunities or whatever, that men get the jobs and all that shit. Alright, but how much fucked up shit do women do? They get with old men, so when they die they get half their money. They marry rich guys, so when they divorce they get half their money. And now this is some people, alright? But then again, this I'm talking about some women that do this. But feminists view all men as dogs. Nobody gets a fucking break. Jesus comes down, boom, bitch, I can give you freedom. Nope, you're a man, you're a dog. Fuck out of here. That's what a feminist is. That's what a radical feminist is, and it's not right. If you're gonna sit there and tell Jesus to go fuck himself, you have some problems. It's pretty obvious. I think the radical feminists are a bunch of lesbians that just want to fucking scissor each other all day. And I'm fine. Just, record it and let me do my thing and not cut off my dick, and we're fine.
But most of them are ugly.
Well, alright. Let me just say this. I have 13% female viewers, so I'm sorry, I love you all. But I'm going to have to agree with you on the fact that a lot of women today kind of disrespect their ancestors in ways that they don't even understand. How you said how their ancestors did this and that to get the rights that they now have today, and they don't even acknowledge that or appreciate that. They kind of use everything but what they can now, as opposed to back in the day. Yeah. That's not all women, though, like you said.
Yeah.
But I have to say, though, like, a lot of the things that you're bringing up really doesn't have to do with the law itself. It just has to do with, a shitty personality that a woman might have. Whereas she'll marry a really rich guy just for the money, or she'll take half his money if they get divorced or die or whatever, blah, blah, blah. That's really just a individual, not so much a majority of the women out there.
Right. But here's my philosophy that I like to tell people. Why women often ask, why do men break hearts? It's so they don't break ours first. Women are conniving, okay? Here's my proof. What do men do in fights? They'll throw fists or whatever. After that, what do? They'll grab a beer. Have you seen what women do to each other when they get into fights? They ruin each other's lives. All these most bullying cases out there are because of women. Yeah, these gay kids are getting bullied, and yeah, that's fucked up, okay? That's just fucked up guys. But for the most part, all these girls that are like 13 and they want to get fucking liposuction is because of the other conniving bitches out there. And this is the majority. I don't give a fuck what you're saying. The majority of women, if they want to hurt someone, they can do it a hell of a lot more and a hell of a lot more painful than a man can. Now, this is sort of weird because women fall in love pretty easily. Like we can get that. If you're not a conniving, evil little bitch and you're an actual girl or a woman that I can talk to, they tend to fall in love pretty quickly. Men fall in love too, and when they do actually find that love, it's harder. It's a harder love than what women have. Because, like, when we actually love a girl, we will go to the ends of the earth to do whatever. And women fall in love so easily, so quickly. How can you trust that love? How can you trust someone that says they love every fucking guy they've gone out with? Like, you can't trust that. And that's why men don't allow themselves to get attached to women, is because if they do, they will get hurt 90% of the time. If you're with a young, beautiful woman, you can guarantee, or you can place a good bet that you're not the man she wants to spend her life with. For example, right now, I'm a young teen, 17 years old. If I were to go out with a woman my age, I don't expect to be with her forever, because that's not what she's looking for. That might be what I'm looking for, but for her, all this is just a fling or whatever. And on the topic of equality, this is what is totally unfair for me in relationships. Men are expected to do everything. I'm actually one of these kind of men that do this. You know, if I take a woman out, I asked her out, so I'm paying for whatever the date. You know, that's my responsibility as a man. I asked her out, I should actually pay. But here's what really gets me: men are expected to open up doors. When has a woman opened up a door for a guy? Men are expected to know when you're sad, when you don't tell them or convey your emotions. When do you do that for us? Men are expected to just know everything about you when you don't let us know anything about you, but you don't do that for us. Do you see what I'm trying to get at here? We're expected to be these almighty fucking beings that just know women like the back of our hands, when that's fucking impossible, and they don't do it for us. So if you're bitching about equality in relationships, men have to work way fucking harder. So excuse me if I want to come home, watch a game, and pop a beer without hearing you yap. Because do I yap to you? No. I understand that there are things that you should listen to your wife. Communication is key. You should listen to your girl, wife, whatever. That communication is key. And I feel like I'm rambling on. So does anybody else want to go? Because I've been talking for a while. So
it's good conversation, though. I think it's like food for thought. But in this case, the only thing you can do is really work on yourself and make sure that when you do tell a girl you love her, or you do choose to surround yourself with a certain girl, that she actually has her head on straight, and because I don't know. Girls that are 17 or, below 18, even nowadays below 20 in most cases, really don't know what they're doing. They kind of live in the moment. They don't really think ahead as much, which is fine, because we all do that. We all get caught up in what's going on right now a lot of the time, and we don't look into the future so much. But when you start looking into the future, you kind of see it on people. You know that, they want to do this, they want to do that, and all you can do for yourself is surround yourself with those people, so that if you really do have a problem with certain women expecting you to do this and that, the women that know what they want in the future have their own way of going about things that is completely different from those girls.
I like
so
that.
It really is just look out for yourself, take care of yourself, and when you meet the people that kind of see the world the same way as you won't have a problem at all. Kind of like that.
I like that. That is very key. If you're having issues with women, maybe it's not women, maybe it is you. Now, while you're you, maybe you should look at yourself and work on yourself, work to be the best you that you can possibly be, so that way, women can stick around. But then it's like, my ideal woman has to be somewhat older than me. I don't want a girl younger than me, because the young girls are reckless as fuck. I don't want that. Say if I'm 25, I want a girl that's 27, 28. Because if I'm going under 25, they're gonna be what? I just turned 21. Woo! I don't want that. And there's this rule. It's actually a philosophy, a proven fact that was studied by scientists. It's that before the age 25, and this is mostly for males, they have this quote unquote Superman feeling. And what this is below 25, men feel like nothing can hurt them. They're living young. They're at their youth. They're they're the best they can be at that point. But once they hit 25 and older, they have so much more to lose. Once you're 25, you're probably out of college at that point. You're probably having a career, probably looking to settle down at that point. Maybe not even just maybe focusing on your career or school or whatever. Things are getting a lot more serious at age 25. And that's a proven thing. So what I want from a girl before I even think about getting serious is I want my girl to be over 25. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to turn 18 and start dating 30-year-old women, because that's just absurd. You know, I'm a young kid.
Yeah.
I obviously need to have fun myself before I commit down to some girl. But the way I work is I am a very old school type of guy. You know, I'll pay for dates. I'll pay for whatever. I am the type to open doors. That's just what I do. That's how I was raised. You know, my mom and my sister grew up with douchebag boyfriends, and I've seen what that does to a woman. And the last thing I want to do is that. My ultimate goal in life is to be a good father and a good husband. That's all I want in life at all. Because I've seen what a terrible father can be like, my father. I've seen what terrible boyfriends can be like to women, and that's not what I want to be. I want to be somebody that my wife looks forward to seeing when I come home. I want to be someone that my kid runs to after he comes home from school and is like, this is what I learned today. You know, it's fucking corny as fuck, but that's what I want. You know, I'm that type of guy. And when, no, go ahead. I'm pretty much done.
I was just gonna say, like, that's sort of the thing, is you have to remember that, like, every girl is some guy's daughter or sister or whatever, you know. So, like, if you disrespect them, somebody is gonna be pissed off at it.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, plus I live in the South, and it may sound generic, but it's actually really true. People, or I guess guys around here, just have typical manners, just like being a Southern gentleman and stuff, you know.
Southern gentleman.
Yeah, mental gens.
Dude, that's what I fucking hate, because you see all these stupid women saying, oh, all men are douchebags, whatever. That's just because you're going after the same men. The nice...
Oh my god, exactly.
Yeah, that's like Facebook in a nutshell.
Yeah,
exactly.
The nice people...
Those girls are so annoying.
Yeah, the nice
really
people are right in front of you. The people that you don't even think about, that would take a fucking bullet for you, and you're overlooking them, saying all men are dicks, when you have someone at your fucking fingertips. And you know what? I love it. I love that shit. Because I know a few years from now, when I'm the best I can be, when I'm successful, and she's been fucking hurt by so many douchebags, those type of girls will be coming to me and be like, oh, hey, you want to get up or sometime? And I'm going to be like, fuck that. Because when we were in high school, you didn't give me the day. You wouldn't give me
time of day.
Time of day. You wouldn't give me a second fucking look. But now that you see that I'm a fucking nice person before you even got to know me, now you want me. Nah, fuck that shit. And I can't wait until that day comes. I can't fucking wait.
I've, like, never agreed with you more, though, because, like, I was on Facebook one night, and the biggest whore, and I mean the biggest whore in my school, like, seriously, I mean, her crabs have herpes, and she's just fucked up. Like,
wait, was it that fat girl you told me about?
No, this one, she's a whore. She can't be fat, dude. But, like, she was posting, she was like, oh my god, like, chivalry is dead, and all men are just cheaters. And I'm like, okay, seriously, the last, like, fucking 10 people that this girl has dated, and she's my age, you know, she's like 15 or 16 or something, every single one of them has a kid, at least one, most of the time 2 or 3, and they're all still in fucking high school, and she's talking about guys being players, and I'm like, if you were fucking dating people who, you know, like, weren't 17 and didn't have 2 kids, and, you know, all of which were from different baby mamas, then maybe the guy wouldn't turn out to be a cunt. And it's like, just me being a guy who's an actual gentleman and is nice to people, when I read that saying that, I just want to, like, it just brings me fucking beyond anger.
Yeah, here's what pisses me off, because I know exactly what you're talking about. In middle school, right, I think the max age a woman is 13, 14. They're dating men in high school that are seniors, that are moving on in life, and they're having sex with them. In 8th grade, I was in class with a girl that was on her second fucking child. Second. Okay.
Eighth grade.
Eighth grade.
Fuck.
Second child. I'm like, my God.
What are they doing there in Rhode Island? The food.
And she didn't even drop out, like, or anything at that point?
No, and it's fucking crazy because these women are ruining their lives with fucking douchebags that want nothing more than sex, and they can't see it. They're stupid. They're like, oh, every man is gonna be my knight in shining armor, and then you have a guy that is notoriously known for fucking women's lives up, and you're like, maybe I can change him. You think you're gonna fucking change him? What do you think every other girl try to do? You're not gonna change a douchebag like that. Give it up. You're stupid. Why don't you fucking date someone that is actually nice? Yeah, you might have to give up on the looks. Yeah, he might not have a fucking 12-pack that, you know, you could fucking fill a pool of water in his belly button or some shit. Yeah, you might not get that, but you will get someone that genuinely cares for you. And which one would you rather have? And these stupid bitches are like, I want the guy that, you know, is all chiseled and stuff and, you know, will get me pregnant.
Except they won't admit that.
Yeah, they won't admit it back. These girls will be like, oh, like my status, and I'll post, you know, what I look for in a guy, whatever. Then they put, number one is his personality. He's gotta be funny, and he's gotta be nice. And then I'm like, the guy you're dating literally burned down an orphanage yesterday. Do you see the logic in what you're saying? That makes no fucking sense to me.
No, speaking of that, I hate when girls are like my status, you know, and it's like that game, I don't even know if that's what it's called, but it's like LMS, and they post on their wall, or no, it's Truth Is or whatever, that Facebook game, because so many people on Facebook just add random people that, like, if they have one mutual friend, they'll add them, because they're like, oh yeah, I must have met you somewhere, and then those are the people that have like 2,000, 3,000 Facebook friends, because every single time that a person, like particularly girls, I mean, I hate to be really generalizing, but typically it's them that post the Truth Is or whatever. If you go to their profile like 10 minutes later, you'll see all these notifications where they write the same thing on a person's wall, and it's always like, hey, I don't know you, but you seem really cool, smiley face.
Oh my God, all the time, dude.
Yeah, I see that a lot of my friends. Like, oh, I don't even remember knowing you, but yeah, I want to know you. Like,
yeah, we should totally hang out sometime.
Dude.
Yeah, girls just aren't ready. That's all it is. Like, they're not ready for the serious stuff. They just think that, you know, they could do whatever when they're young, but that's going to kill them in the end.
Yeah. Dude, and this is what pisses me off, number one, on Facebook. A girl posting a picture, you know, it's a really nice picture, you know, she's not being a slut or whatever, and she's like, I really hate this picture. It came out so ugly. Should I keep it or delete it? Like, bitch, if it was fucking ugly, would you really have uploaded it for the world to fucking see? Obviously not. You just want a goddamn compliment from a nice guy that knows he'll never have a chance with you, but he's commenting on it, complimenting you, trying to get fucking noticed, even though you will never give him the time of fucking day. This is why I hate women so much, and this is why that I want an older girl when I'm looking to settle down. I want an older girl, because these little girls play too much games. It's too much of a game for them. They want to be like, let's see, how much backflips can I make this guy do before he'll dump me, and then I'll call him a dick. Like, what? Come on, what are you doing? Like, emotions is not something you fuck with. You don't fuck with somebody's emotions. And that's why these girls get heartbroken at fucking age 14, and then they end up becoming little sluts or whatever. But I don't want to digress.
Well, for me personally, I've moved away from the girls, and I tend to look at the women now.
Yeah,
that's just pretty much how I do it.
Perfect.
That was well said.
When I get a friend request from a girl or whatever, and she'll inbox me or say, "Oh, hey, what's up? Want a webcam?" I'm like, that's the first thing you say to someone? Like, I've gotten messages from like at least 6 fucking girls that I can remember off the top of my head that say, "Oh, hi, what's up?" And I'm like, "Oh, she seems cool. Hi, what's going on? Want a Skype or webcam?" I'm like, bitch, I've never even met you. You want a webcam? What are we gonna accomplish on webcam that we can't accomplish right now? Oh, you want me to pull out my dick for you? Like, come on, be serious. Like, it's retarded. And that's a perfect saying. I stop looking at the girls, I'm looking at women. The women that attract me most are not the hot women in my age group that post naked pictures. The women that really attract me are the grown up sophisticated women that are like still going through college, you know, and then they post pictures of whatever of themselves, and they're moderate pictures, you know. They're not like, oh hey look, I'm in my panties, you know, give me comments and shit. Like like those girls I find attract me more than the half naked bitches. Those women, I should say, attract me more than the half naked girls, and that is where I draw the fucking line.
Like,
yep.
I think my thing is, like, if a girl acts like she has respect for herself, then I'm not going to say that a guy will respect her, because some guys are just, you know, cunts, but they'll attract the gentleman-like guy.
Yeah, like, showing respect for yourself shows how much respect you want for you. Like, if you have no self-respect and you're sitting there uploading pictures of you in your underwear, how do you think a man's going to treat you? He's going to be like, so are we going to have sex now, or are we just going to sit here and talk about ponies all day?
Well, it's like you show that that's your best trait. So
yeah. Like, here's something that somebody said. I can't remember. I think it was Woody's Gamer Tag. This is what he said. Or no, it might not have been him. But whatever. Somebody said this, and I was watching a video recently, and it said, you're giving away everything already. Like, you're giving away the best parts of you already on those pictures. So men already know what is there. They don't have to work for nothing. They don't have to fight for nothing. They have everything on your Facebook and whatever you're uploading. They see everything. They see your cleavage. They see you in your panties. What the only thing they can't do is actually touch you and have sex. That's the only thing. You're giving them everything already. You're giving them nothing to fight for, nothing to look forward to, and that's why they can't maintain a relationship.
I was getting at more like that a girl, you know, posts some really provocative picture, and it's like she's showing off everything, and then it's like, that just makes it look like that's her most proud feature. Like, that's what she's so proud about herself with.
That's,
you know,
true, yeah.
It's like she doesn't want to say, like, oh yeah, I'm really into blank. You know, she doesn't want to give something interesting about her personality, and then all that shows is that she doesn't give a shit about, like, talking about personality. She just wants to get boned.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like, if I can't, like, I don't care how hot a girl is. If I can't talk to her for, like, 30 minutes straight, I'm just cutting it off. That's how it is.
Worst thing
I'm not even going to give them a day.
I'll talk to a really pretty girl, right? And then we'll hit it off, and we'll start talking, and I'm like, wow, maybe I was wrong about young girls. And then we start texting for like a few weeks, and then after those few weeks, it's like, this is the conversation. Oh, hi, what's up? How you doing? I'm doing good. And you? I'm doing good. LOL. I'm like, come on, I can't talk to this girl. So I stopped talking to them. And then they'll write on my wall or inbox me and say, why don't you talk to me anymore? I'm like, let's see. Maybe because the last thing you said to me was, hold on, let me pull out my phone. It was a long paragraph. The last thing you said was, LOLK. What do you want me to say? I'm not a fucking idea machine. I can't come up with shit. If you want to talk to me, you have to put in effort in the damn conversation. I can't do everything.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking annoying when you, like, tell someone something like they ask you, like, oh, what happened to your dog or something, like, if your dog's having surgery or some shit, you tell them the entire thing, they're like an entire paragraph, and then just respond with K.
Dude, that's
like the most frustrating thing.
That's why I, like, don't talk on texting at all. Like, the closest thing to that is, like, a Facebook chat, because, I mean, I don't know,
well,
most people just, well, that too, I guess, but I don't really talk to people that I know in real life on Skype that much. I mean, I talk to them on Facebook and in real life, but that's it.
Yeah.
I've only got one person that I know in real life on my Skype. It is a free mail.
Yeah, I don't talk. I don't like talk. I don't like talking on the phone all that much. Just because that's not what I like. I like texting. It's a lot more convenient for me because I can do other things while I'm texting. But while I'm talking to someone, it's a lot different. Now, obviously, if it's a girlfriend or something, then yeah, you gotta talk on the phone or something. But other than that, I'm not really too much of a phone person.
Yeah, I like the phone. You just gotta learn how to multitask. Women like that anyway.
Hey, yo!
Oh, I got that. I think.
No, you got it. You got
it. Okay, thank you. I was just making sure.
Okay, so how long have we been doing this for? Damn.
About an hour. because we started just derping around for a little while before we actually recorded.
See, I like what we had going here. There was some good chemistry going on. But,
We were actually getting along for the first time.
oh,
It was
Toastie,
great.
don't make me fucking hate you. Goddamn, why'd you have to bring it up?
I'm sorry.
Toastie, if you cry one more time, I'm just gonna right in the face.
Punch your mic in the face? That's hurtful.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch my mic, and it's gonna be because of you. I'll be like, bitch, are you happy what's happened to our family?
It's all your fault, Toastie, you little bitch.
I told you not to cry!
Oh, if you could be the main character of any anime, who would it be?
I got that as
Can't-
like a YouTube.
No,
thing.
I called it. Nobody says Goku. Nobody says Goku.
I wouldn't want to be Goku. Too much fucking responsibility.
Dude,
Exactly,
you're dead.
man.
You're dead half the
He's died.
time. What's the worst that can happen? You're gonna die again?
I don't know.
If I could die, I would die. Well, you gotta go back face Janemba again, like the.
I wouldn't be anybody in Clannad, because that's the most depressing thing I've ever seen. Seriously, okay, like, spoilers, I guess, but I don't know. I mean, it's like, you want to be Okazaki. Oh, cool, you meet the girl of your dreams, you get married, she dies. But at least you have her kid, you know, but the kid dies in the snow.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Good thing I didn't watch
You
that.
weren't supposed to
Goddamn.
you weren't supposed to tell him that, StormPow.
I don't give two shits.
Dude, I
right
wasn't
now.
gonna finish it anyway, because I would have probably cried when the Gisa died anyway, but still.
Except that was so anticlimactic in that, because they pretty much forebode it for like 3 episodes, because as soon as she's pregnant, she's like, yeah, I don't give a shit that I'm sick all the time, let's have a home birth. And then like, Okazaki's all like, hey, do you think that her sickness and stuff is gonna be a problem? And her dad is like, I don't know.
Yeah, after that happened, I stopped watching, because I was like, she's fucking gonna die. What are you doing? No.
Yeah, so then I had like 4 episodes to be like, alright, she's gonna die. I'm not happy about this, but I got enough time to accept it, but that's
I'm
one thing
trying
that
to
I
think
hate
who
in
I would
shows.
be.
Like, cause, like, a comedy joke, you're not gonna laugh if you see it coming. You know, like, if you see some guy, you know, he's holding a pie and he's aiming it at a guy's face, you know he's gonna throw it at him. So when he throws it at him, you're not gonna laugh, cause you saw it coming.
Right.
Same thing goes for, like, horror movies and drama things. Like, if something, like, it's not scary if you knew it was gonna happen. That's why
Good, yeah, I like that.
yeah, and, you know, in a drama thing, if you know it's gonna happen, you're not gonna be like, oh, I can't believe she died.
Yeah, that's the thing, because in Naruto, where the first pretty much real death, I think, was when Asuma died in Shippuden. Sorry if there's any spoilers, but up to that point, you're pretty much thinking, oh, none of the main characters can die. And they sort of led you to believe that Asuma was gonna die, but at the same time they didn't, because nobody ever really died before, and they started bringing in Asuma as a main character. Like, he started training Naruto and started becoming a real character, and, you know, he started connecting more with Shikamaru. It gave more of Shikamaru's and Asuma's bond, and it showed how strong they are together and how strongly they feel. And, you know, it gave you that emotion, and then he dies, and it's like, wow, really? Naruto, the show Naruto just killed off a character that they never did before, unless it was a villain, of course. They never killed off one of the good guys, especially one that was so important or was becoming so important. And it was just a huge shock. And then after that, it's like when Jiraiya died, I literally thought Jiraiya was gonna kick ass, but he died. And it was like, damn, it's like they lead you to believe that shit is going your way, but then they die. Because the Jiraiya is one of those things, again, that's like a main character. He's pretty much Naruto's dad. You wouldn't fucking expect him to die, but there he goes.
I missed Raya.
I think Gurren Lagann and Kamina, because, like, Kamina, like, he was, you know,
Whoa,
Sea's best buddy and everything.
Is this a spoiler?
Not really, it's really common knowledge. I mean, Gurren Lagann's pretty popular, and I knew that Kamina died, like,
Yeah, but
before I
it's
even
a
started
spoiler for someone who hasn't watched the full thing.
I haven't watched the full thing, but, like, I knew before I even started watching that he died, and I knew what episode it was, too. That's how fucking it's everywhere. So, but, like, the way that they pulled it off, though...
Wait, Kamina is the guy who, the guy with glasses in the beginning,
Yeah, Kamina is the guy that Kyle A. Bear voices in the English dub.
He died. That's
He dies in like the 9th episode, but the way that they pulled it is like, I don't even remember it that well, but he gets like seriously injured, and in the back of your head, you're like, oh man, he's fucking dead. But it's kind of like how you were saying, it's like there's no way that they're gonna kill off one of the main guys, because I mean he was portrayed as like the secondary main character, like sort of the older big brother to Simone and everything, and then he just dies. But then that ends up being like a really big part of the series. It like drives Simone to avenge Kamina and just better himself, and it really...
Does Yoko become like emo and shit? Like,
yeah, because like that was another thing. Like right before that, Simone is like looking around everywhere, and he sees Yoko and Kamina kissing. Yeah, and then because like Simone sort of had that kid crush on Yoko or whatever, and then
who the fuck doesn't have a kid crush on Yoko?
Yeah, but you know he's like a 9-year-old and she's like 17.
Oh yeah.
So you know it was something like that, and then Kamina goes and dies, and she's all upset, but then it's cool because Simone doesn't try to be a player and pull him.
I would have been like, you have my
should. Yeah, Michael would have done it.
Yeah, he would have been like, dude, Kamina dying, man. It's just, you know, if you ever need a shoulder to cry on.
If you ever need a soldier to cry on and a dick to wipe your tears, I mean.
I was about to say, if you ever need a crotch to cry on, you know, just give me a shout. But yeah, instead he was just like, he's like, I'm not gonna fuck bitches or get money. I'm just gonna kill the bad guys now.
Like, I'd be like, you suck.
Yeah.
How could you do that to yourself?
They actually pulled off the death pretty decently. I mean, but the series just feels weird without him, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, there's nothing like a good death in an anime. Like the first couple of deaths that were in Dragon Ball Z, you were like, no! But then you found out nobody ever really dies, and you're like, oh, okay. Well.
Yeah, like when Krillin died.
For a little while, so don't worry about it, except for the villains.
Krillin died, I'm like, oh god, you know, because he was actually cool in Dragon Ball when he died.
He wasn't as bad of a fucking idiot.
Because I mean, he was just the funny comic relief sidekick and stuff. But
yeah, he wasn't as downgraded to Goku and Gohan and everyone else like he was in Dragon Ball Z. Like he wasn't so downgraded. Like he wasn't like the fucking lowest character in the show, because he seemed to be on like almost like a half level with Goku.
Yeah.
Not on the same level, but like halfway.
And I mean, when he died, plus that was a kid too, so you're like, wow.
You're like, okay, yeah, that's kind of they killed a kid, like.
But then you're like, oh, never mind, we can just rub these balls, and then he'll come back to life.
Guys, Krillin isn't a kid. He's the same age as Goku.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about when he died.
Dragon Ball. When they were all kids.
When like Drum or Tambourine or whatever killed him, one of King Piccolo's spawns.
See, the main thing that really bothered me about Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z is that you never felt a connection to the characters, because you know that even if they died in an instant, they wouldn't really be dead, and that's what really got me. Because like these other shows, like you could take Bleach or Naruto, even though nobody dies in Bleach, they only get slashed, and then all of a sudden it's like, Bish, that was melting, and then stuff like that. But in Naruto, especially, it's like I've seen now that they're willing to kill off anyone. They don't give a fuck. Masashi Kishimoto, which is the creator of Naruto, in case you guys didn't know, he's a reckless bastard. He doesn't give a fuck. He'll kill anyone. I know that now. So now it's like I'm learning to appreciate all the characters while they're still there. With Dragon Ball, I didn't appreciate no one. I didn't have to appreciate characters like Yamcha, Tien, and Krillin, because who gave a fuck if they died? They were useless, and they're not really dead anyway. So I felt really no connection.
Well, one thing, I kind of thought that Dragon Ball, like, sort of the character that you were supposed to give a shit about was supposed to be, like, just humanity as a whole, like, not the Z Fighters and stuff, the people, just random people like you and me that were gonna die if Kid Buu exploded the world. But the thing is like, they didn't get you attached to those people. I mean, they really can't. You can't get attached.
Like, the main thing about an anime or manga is that you get attached to the protagonist. That's the way it goes. But I felt little to no attachment.
Well, that's kind of like why the only time in a death in Dragon Ball Z that I was ever like holy shit at was and this shouldn't be a spoiler because the show is like 20 years old. But Majin Vegeta, blowing himself up, because that was fucking Vegeta and he sacrificed himself.
Yeah,
and then
that was sad as fuck, because that showed that Vegeta is not a heartless bitch. That showed that Vegeta is a person. That got to me.
And plus, beforehand, he was talking to Piccolo. He was like, "Tell me, Namekian, if I die, do I get to keep my body? And he says that it's pretty likely he won't, so then he might as well be as dead as we'll be someday, because he'll just be some little puff of white clouds floating around on Snake Way and shit up,
See,
I agree with the whole Dragon Ball thing. Because it just seems like you're right about the fact that you care about humanity more than the characters individually, because the whole focus really was on the Earth, not so much the characters that were defending it. Because, even when Vegeta first came, he was, doing his whole little, I'm going to blow up Earth thing, and you really felt like, oh, crap, the Earth is going to blow up, not so much that Goku could get his ass kicked or something like that. But the thing about Naruto that really bothered me, and I think it would have been it would have been a better direction in the show if they kept everybody dead during that whole Pain era. When people were just falling left and right, and when Kakashi died, which really, fucked with my head.
No. Wait, that's the one thing that I disagree. If Kakashi was no longer Naruto, I don't think I could watch it. I'm sorry, but continue.
Okay, the only reason I'm saying that, though, is because the way he died was so epic. He sacrificed himself just to get information back to the village.
No, that's what pissed me off, though. He sacrificed himself for Choji. What significance does Choji have? I could understand if it was
none.
If it was Neji, maybe if it was Neji he risked his life for, or Rock Lee, somebody that is worth a damn. But fucking Choji that only gets strong if you steal his goddamn pork barbecue. No, you don't risk your life. You don't risk your life for that, okay? Especially if you're fucking Kakashi.
Okay, but I don't know, it kept me wanting to watch. That's the whole point. When Kakashi died, I was like, holy shit, I'm watching this as the episodes come out. I need something to, kill time until next week. But, when they all brought them back in the end, I was like, really? That sucks, because I had more emotion during that time when everybody was falling left and right than the whole show combined.
Yeah.
So I just think that if they kept them dead, it would have been more of okay, we really have to rebuild things now because people aren't coming back.
What really weirded me out about that whole situation is that all of a sudden Nagato was like, yup, I'm reviving people. And I'm like, how does that even happen? And then I'm like, since you're reviving people, what the fuck happened to Jiraiya? I never got that. Why couldn't he revive Jiraiya? Does anybody know? Please, I need to know. I never got why he could not revive Jiraiya. No one knows?
No.
You guys really make me want to watch Naruto.
Dude, it's
watch it.
Watch it, dude. You know.
But it's a million episodes long. Is my thing.
You can start at Shippuden, but you won't have the character development throughout the beginning, so you would be missing out. But you could start.
I've heard that analogy. It's like.
But there are a lot of episodes though, because most of them are filler episodes though. So.
I kind of wish that they would make a Naruto Kai thing. I would watch that.
Dude, they actually did that one time when I forgot what it's called, but it was called Naruto something, and it was Naruto for 3 days straight, episode 1 to the last episode of Naruto before Shippuden. That was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That was when Cartoon Network was actually good, and they did that a couple times, 3 days straight of Naruto. Do you know what
I'm talking if they made a shortened series, a series that skips all the filler and unnecessary shit, because I want to get into the story, but I just don't feel like watching, 200, 300 episodes or however long.
Here's the thing. You could watch it, whatever, and when the filler episodes come, you could just skip them. That's what I did. The reason why I stopped watching Naruto was because the filler episodes were just getting retarded at this point. The manga was so far ahead that the anime, I'm like, there's really no point in even watching this no point in watching this anymore. And it's not like the filler episodes were good. The filler episodes kind of suck, I'll be honest. If you want good filler episodes, Bleach has good filler episodes, because they don't have filler episodes, they have filler arcs, where it's a whole mini series within that whole series. So Ichigo will kill a main bad guy or something. I'm not going to get into specifics. I obviously don't want to ruin it for anybody that's planning on seeing it if they haven't. But he'll kill a bad guy. And then there'll be a mini series where fucking people, their swords are churning against them and shit. And then that mini series is really fucking interesting, and it keeps you wanting to watch, even though it's nothing but filler. But it still gives you an incentive to watch those fillers. Whereas Naruto, it's hey, we're just gonna release an episode every week, and every week the episode's gonna have no relevance. It's probably gonna be boring as fuck, but you're gonna watch it anyway, and that's pretty much how it is.
Yeah, I would recommend someone starting a Shippuden anyway, and just like, hearing a story word of mouth about the first part.
Dude, I can tell you, I can sit down right now for 3 hours and tell you what happened in the first Naruto. I'm down.
Maybe later.
Yeah, maybe later, because it's pretty late now, but...
Yeah, but, I one thing that I didn't like about Kai is, I understand that it was supposed to be sort of Toriyama's vision of a completely filler-free manga, filler-free anime, but some of the filler in Dragon Ball I liked. I dropped Kai after about the 7th episode or so, because that was when, I started to realize, holy shit, that, skip, pretty much all of Gohan's training, because some of that character development was really big for me.
Yeah, the Piccolo and Gohan bond sort of thing. That was...
I could go without T and Krillin and Yamcha and all of them training with Popo, but I really wanted to see Gohan turn into a giant fucking monkey and train with Piccolo. Well, I think they did do Gohan as a monkey, though, or ape, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but still, it showed that Piccolo actually had a heart, and he was actually looking after Gohan. It wasn't just, I'm gonna leave Gohan to fend for himself. No, he was protecting Gohan that whole time. And that's something that, if you're just gonna cut that out, that's stupid.
Yeah, and they cut out, Goku going on Snake Way, because when you watch the original, Snake Way felt like 10,000 miles.
Yeah,
but when you watch Kai, it's like...
It's like 2 miles.
Yeah, it's like just walking to work or whatever, it's... Because then, not only was he just running, because it would be like, next time on Dragon Ball Z, Goku's gonna run for 23 minutes, And, and then he would also fall off, and then he'd have to... he did something to those two, demons or whatever.
Yeah, the devil guys. Did they show that in Kai?
I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure it was filler.
I actually like that, though. That was pretty cool.
And then, the Queen Snake or whatever.
Dude! Yeah. I just realized fucking YouTube is making the channels a mandatory change on March 1st. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I made a really... stupid joke. I was like, but I thought the world was ending in December.
Oh, that's a good one. Dude, what the fuck?
No, but that's not gay, though.
Dude, that is stupid.
The new designs aren't bad.
But the thing is when you do that, it, reverts your channel layout, and I foolishly deleted my channel layout, so now I have to make a whole brand new one, because I don't have the file anymore.
Oh, yeah, you don't.
I don't like how they do banners on this, because you can't upload your banner as a separate file. That's about the biggest thing for me.
You can't?
No.
It's all connected.
Yep. Some people did that anyway, but I hate doing image maps like that for your banner. So I'm probably just going to make my banner just some text that says, the storm poop, and it's...
Oh, you need to have the Twitter too. Come on.
Well, one thing that they did sort of make up for that is that now they have those links on the side.
Yeah, they have the buttons on the side. But even though it never worked for me. I don't know why. My Twitter is linked up, but it never worked for me.
No, you don't even have to link that. You can put a link to any page on the entire internet.
Oh,
you can put a link to your Pornhub page if you wanted to. I guess you'd probably get it taken away, but
go to it and you'll see it. It'll be great. I want to do that as soon as just link Pornhub.com out from nowhere.
Well, yeah, it can be follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, subscribe to me on Pornhub, exactly.
Subscribe to me on
you should just say that at the end of one of your videos, you're just trying to act like you're plugging yourself like a normal guy.
And then I upload videos of me masturbating with my mask as a Toast character, so it's pretty cool.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I masturbate with fake Super Saiyan hair on.
I do, dude.
The only thing about the new channels that they need to work is stuff like shows, because there's no shows tab.
Yeah. And also the live streaming tab. I don't think it shows up that you're actually streaming, though.
Yeah, it doesn't. And you have to give your subscribers a notification in an actual video.
That is retarded as hell.
Yeah, it won't actually tell you anything. And when they leave channel comments, also you gotta I don't even know how to look at those, so I just look at the email that I get.
Oh, you go to your feed and then it's show comments only or something like that. It's retardedly stupid.
Yeah, I hate how they did that too.
Now, I was getting channel comments from subscribers, and I wouldn't even know until like a week, and I was like, okay, fuck this, I'm going back to the old channel. But now they're making it mandatory, and I'm like, what the? You can't do that shit.
I knew it was going to go mandatory, though. I mean, it's fucking YouTube, you know.
They'll never let us stay the same.
I understand that they like to, you know, change things up every now and then, but this is just kind of...
Yeah, like, personally, for me, I feel like the look was getting a bit outdated, but the stupidest thing they did was get rid of, like, the 4 subscription things. Like, you could have 1 subscriber or 1 subscription. If they posted 4 things, it would show up, like, as all 4 come up. And it was, like, more of a grid than, like, just a straight line. That's retardedly stupid, because for me, like, I'd like to upload 2 videos a day. But if I were to do that, the first video I upload would just get pushed down by my new video, and nobody would see my first video, and that just ruins it. So now I only can upload once a day, and it's fucking stupid.
Because when it was like, when they grouped them together, I would do, like, this was back when I was uploading, like, twice a day when I was doing Pow-tato and stuff, but I would set up a Pow-tato, like, before I went to school, because this was before the scheduled uploader worked right for me. Like, whenever I used it, none of my videos would ever publish, so I would just set it up to upload before I went to school one day, and then when I got home that night, I would usually upload, like, a Roshar, Edge, or whatever I had planned that night. So then, like, people in the morning that were online would get something, and then people at night would get, you know, not only that new thing, but also, if they missed it, the video from the morning would get bumped up. But now I just have to upload, like, everything at, like, 6 or 7 when more people are on.
Yeah, here's the thing. I see, like, you upload at 7, and you get your good amount of views. For me, for whatever reason, if I upload past 4 p.m., I get no views. Like, literally, my views get cut, like, drastically. I don't know what it is.
Same thing for me, too.
Well, like, I've said it before, but I really honestly believe that everybody, like, pretty much everybody that's subscribed to any YouTuber subscribes for not really one kind of game, but one type of video. Like, if you're doing some sort of, like, life story or whatever, kind of like what Toastie does, maybe somebody subscribes just for that. They don't give a shit if there's Dragon Ball Z or Call of Duty gameplay under there. They just want to see life stories, and they, like, won't watch anything other than that.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's sort of what sucks about being a variety channel like mine, because I get comments on my videos like, oh, where's the Asparagus? And I'm like, here's what you gotta understand. If I was to just record Asparagus in one take and upload it, there would be no Asparagus for you to watch anymore, and that would be over. And then what else would you watch? I like to keep a variety, so that way, I can appeal to more people, and not only that, so that way I don't burn out of content fucking in 2 seconds. Like, Asparagus would have been over by now, and then what would I have done? Like, what would my subscribers look forward to? I'd have to start up a new series that people would be able to look forward to, and it's just too much. So, like, when I try to upload my variety, people will be like, oh, give me Asparagus, or whatever. And when I upload Asparagus, I get my good views, and people like it and all that stuff, and that's all great, and I thank them for that. But what you gotta understand is, if you're subscribing to me, I'm a variety channel. If you look at my videos, I upload a lot of games, so you gotta.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You've got to be able, if you want that one content, you've got to put through everything else that I'm uploading, or just don't subscribe.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Because I used to do Call of Duty only when I first started a year ago.
Yeah, I think we all did.
Yeah, it was great.
Except for StormPow. Yeah. Posted, like, his first video was Call of Duty, though, so.
Yeah, you just get burnt out so quick, and then, like, I'm a gamer, like, I don't know, I play everything, I've played everything, so eventually it was just like, I'm tired of shooting people.
Yeah.
So, what, I'm going to be a variety channel.
Yeah, like, tomorrow, I'm doing something completely ass backwards that nobody does. I'm uploading Yu-Gi-Oh! Tomorrow, and that's what I'm a fucking gamer. And I fucking like Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll fuck with it. I'm not like, yes, I'm fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Master. Let's do this. I have all the Egyptian god cards. It's not like I'm like that. It's like, yeah, I have fun with it, and I'll play it or whatever. And I actually asked some subscribers, and I asked, would you guys like to see Pokemon and or Yu-Gi-Oh! half my comments were Yu-Gi-Oh, half my comments were Pokemon. And then I got the backlash and I was like, oh my god, I don't have any fucking Pokemon games to play, so why did I even ask that? But it's whatever.
Get the ROM.
Dude, but I don't want to do a whole Pokemon Let's Play. For one, those things last forever. And two,
just do it like a fucking fuck around, sure.
What I'll probably do is that Pokemon Online Battle Simulator thing.
I was about to say, all of us need to do some Pokemon Online shit.
Dude, I will be down. Let's record it tomorrow. I am down.
I haven't played Pokemans in forever, so I wouldn't know what the hell I'm doing.
Dude, I know what I'm doing. I know how to give my Pokemon the EVs, the IVs. I know all that shit. I will go ham. I will fuck some shit up.
Yeah, I remember he had his overpowered little bitch Pokemon with the tentacles, kind of fuck everyone over.
Wait,
I remember when I was like, I know this is really generic, but I mean, of course, when I was 7 or 8, like, I used to be really into Pokemon. Like, I remember me and this bus, we would battle every single morning on the way to school. Like, we would hook our Game Boys up, and, like, we had our favorite Pokemon. Like, we were assembling a team. We took it super serious on, like, Leaf Green on the Game Boy Advance. Like, I was assembling a team full of, like, dark Pokemon, and his were psychics, and we were going to have the epicest battle ever, but then he moved away.
Dude,
that sucks.
I wanted to kill myself.
I am in love with the Pokemon community. If you guys don't know, there is a community of Pokemon gamers that upload online Wi-Fi battles that they have, and I've been watching it for a while. I don't think anybody really knows this. It's sort of my dark secret. I subscribe to all these people, and that's why when I found out that girl that we were supposed to have on today, Sophie, when I found out she uploads Pokemon, I was like, oh my god, it's my secret dark fantasy, and she fucking plays that shit. And I've always wanted to do that, but to upload that type of game, you need to get a program called PokeSav, and that's pretty much where you edit your Pokemon fairly, of course. You edit them, give them the moves you want, and then you send them over to your Pokemon White, Black, Diamond, whatever, and then you get your Pokemon like that, and then the recording part of it is what's a bitch, and I can never get around that. You have to buy like mini SD cards and all that shit. It's crazy, so I never got around it. But I would be down to play the Pokemon Online Battle Simulator and fuck some shit up.
Okay.
That's it, really. We just talked about having a long conversation and then girls replying with K. Yeah. You just did the same shit.
I didn't realize it till after I said it. I'm sorry, Dad. Is everything K?
Well, you're gonna have to send me nudes now.
I'm gonna have to what?
Send him nudes.
Way ahead of you.
Oh, nice.
He's taking a picture of him naked with his shotgun out.
Dude, guys, what's your favorite Pokemon? I think we've done this already, but what's your favorite Pokemon?
I think we did our favorite starter.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. But what's your favorite Pokemon?
Raichu.
Raichu? Really?
Hell yeah.
Like,
no,
why?
Bastard?
You know what I like about Raichu? Raichu makes Pikachu look like a bitch. That's why I like him. Like, Raichu's that badass Pokemon that'll, like, really beat the shit out of you. That's what I like about him. He has that angry
actually,
face.
Pikachu beat the fuck out of that Raichu at the farm.
Okay, but he's supposed to. That's following the script. I think if you put a Raichu in front of a Pikachu in, like, real life, if you that Pikachu's gonna win, Raichu would beat ass.
Well, yeah, it's like Goku going against Kid Buu. That shouldn't have fucking happened right, like how it did in the show, but it did.
Like how he was
good guy
now it's Super Saiyan, and then he.
See, for me, I'm torn on it because if it's a Pokemon that I want to have sex with, then I'll have to go with Vulpix because I don't know why.
Vulpix. Omega has the major crush on Vulpix.
If you had to have sex with one Pokemon, mine would be Vulpix or Flareon. But anyway, my favorite Pokemon I think would have to be Lucario. I don't know. It's just the fighting Pokemon and like the Pokemon that just seem like badasses is what I like. Because fucking essentially what Lucario does, it looks like he's charging up a Kamehameha, but it looks like he's firing out a Rasengan. It's fucking badass. Like that move Aura Sphere is what they call it in the games. That shit's cool as hell. And Lucario's a fucking badass. You don't fuck with Lucario. Lucario will eat your family point blank. That's dumb.
Am I the only one who thought that Entei was cool? Because, like, it seems that I am.
Oh yeah,
Like, nobody even...
Pokemon 3000. That shit seems to get swept under everything else, but I liked it.
Yeah, I like Dende. Not Dende. Dende. I said instead of
Dende. Dude, this guy just said that I could have sex with Jinx. No, you don't fuck Jinx.
No.
Jinx has big lips, so, you know.
That's the one. No, that's the one fucking Pokemon you. No, maybe Jigglypuff. Definitely fucking Vulpix. But no, not a fucking Jinx.
Wait, what was the one red one? I think its name was Heracross.
No, that's a blue Pokemon.
No, that was...
Stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Which Scizor, one? Scizor, is that the one?
The red one with like the clamps.
Yep, Scizor. Yup.
That's like my favorite one. Dude, I mean, it's been forever since I've played, but like in terms of looks and coolness, that's probably my favorite.
Yeah, he used to be one of my favorites until Lucario came and fucked shit up.
I don't know. I have this thing where I'm like stuck on first 151 for life. Like everything past is just ugly to me. Like especially with Chikorita. When that thing evolves, it looks like ass. So,
no,
like,
Chikorita's a bitch. No, Chikorita's so desperate. You see how she wants to have sex with Ash in the show all the time?
She's a whore.
Yeah, well, that's just that one Chikorita. I don't think all of them want to have sex with Ash.
Oh, no, I think they all do.
Bitch.
Well, she's just walking out in the forest and, oh my god, and you just get swarmed by Chikoritas.
You're not watching the same Pokemon I'm watching.
It's like, yeah, he put on like fucking 10 cans of Axe before he walked out the door.
What does Chikorita evolve into again? I
forgot. Bayleaf.
Bayleaf, yeah, Bayleaf. How do I remember this? I'm so awesome. Bayleaf.
Pokemon Gold and Silver were my favorites ever.
Well,
yeah,
you guys know who Oshawott evolves into? Neither. I don't know the black.
I don't even know what Oshawott is.
I don't really. I have black and white, or I have white. I should probably beat that. I haven't beaten it yet, but yeah.
Wait,
I'm not.
Is Oshawott the steel?
Nah, Oshawott's the. Wait, did you say?
Oh, that little. Yeah, it's that little thing that the girl has, right, in the show.
Yeah, it's like looks like a fucking. I don't even know what to call it. It's the water one.
Yeah, the penguin mixed with a seal. It has that, like, shell on it.
Yeah, and the grass Pokemon from Black and White, Snivy, he looks pretty fucking cool. Like, he looks like a cute badass. Like, that's something that I want to cuddle with, and also I have him to defend me. It's freaking pretty cool.
Yeah, I can't believe, though, like, how in, like, the original Pokemon, they're like, oh, there's 150 of them in the world, and then there's, like, by the, like, end of, like, the third series, there's, like, oh, there's, like, what, 1,000?
Well,
like, you notice that.
Well, it's sort of like just real life. Right now, we only know that there's cats and dogs. In the fucking Amazon, there's probably unicorns and fairies and shit. We don't know.
Yo, I'm going to the Amazon. I want a unicorn.
Oh, yeah, and then get raped by a flying snake that has tiger legs. Good.
I'm terribly sorry about that.
What the hell?
What happened? What did you do?
My computer was like,
wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, for a second I...
What?
He said what happened, stupid.
Yeah, my computer just exploded. I'm sorry. Continue.
Wow.
I forgot what I was saying.
I thought that your shit had cut out like you said it would. I'll be like, no!
No, I didn't get a power outage. Just... Yeah.
Wait, you're gonna get a power outage?
No, it was storming out a little bit, thundering.
I swear to God, I will kill you.
I don't know if you can hear it, but...
Wow. No, dude, you've got to be playing something, because that was just too convenient.
What do you mean?
Like, I just heard the thunderstorm right now, as soon as you said it.
I'm not playing shit.
Bullshit! You take off that fucking thunder...
It's picking up now, but it's been storming a little bit for, like, the past hour or two.
Oh, girl.
And, I mean, plus it just now got quiet, you know.
Dude, I think my eyes are bleeding at this point.
You should
Stop
fix that.
picking at them.
Stop what at them?
Stop picking at them.
No, dude. My eyes aren't bleeding because I'm picking at them, dumbass.
Oh, sorry. Some people, when they pick their eyes, they start bleeding. It's like when you pick at a pimple.
Who yawned? I heard it.
I think it was StormPow.
What?
Did you yawn?
I don't think I did. Maybe I did.
How do you not? You know what, StormPow?
Like, I don't know if I yawned or not, like 10 seconds ago.
Dude,
I don't recall.
Somebody just said to do prank calls. The thing about prank calls is we do the podcast so late, and by the time we're finished, it's even more late. So the places we call, we generally don't get any responses, and it's pretty much 2 hours of us trying to call places and raging. It's not.
It's weird how, like, a lot of McDonald's and 7-Elevens aren't open, but then that one night, I called a taxidermy office, and they were open, remember?
Yeah, dude, that was, oh my,
it's like, no,
dude,
like,
that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, what taxidermist is out there, you know, at midnight, like, expecting calls?
Yeah, but a McDonald's isn't, like, get serious.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
I just want to fuck cats all day.
That store is open 24/7. Oh.
Oh, I get her.
Oh, made a joke. Hilarious.
We should have like a kick-ass theme song for the Derp Circle. It's like,
yeah,
bitch, we derp and herp and slurp on your merps. It's like, that would be cool. Too bad
yeah, like someone needs to make us a theme song. We'll give you Microsoft points if you make us a theme song.
You with the Microsoft points. I'm poor as fuck, so have fun with that.
I know. I want to get, dude. I'm poorer than you probably.
Oh, somebody just asked about our opinions on Halo Wars.
Boring.
Yeah, it's no StarCraft.
Well, here's what I'm saying. When I first heard about Halo Wars, I was like, oh my god, I can command an army. The way the trailer showed it, they didn't show it as a fucking RTS. They showed it as you...
They showed it as a badass game that, like, you'd be able to do shit in.
Yeah. But at that point, though, I didn't know what the fucking RTS was, and I was like, fuck this shit, I don't get to kill stuff. Fuck that. So, the first time I actually played it was at a Walmart, because, you know, I'm poor and shit. So I was at a Walmart, I was like, oh my god, they have a Halo Wars demo. I turned it on, I saw what it was like, and immediately stopped playing it. But in hindsight, I do like RTS games, and Halo Wars wasn't that bad, so there's that.
Well, like, it was kind of, like, the one thing I don't like about StarCraft, and I really can't blame StarCraft for this, because, I mean, it's a fucking Blizzard game. There's so much stuff to learn about it, and you really can't play it unless you know all the stuff.
You need to devote your life to that shit.
Yeah. I remember when you were playing with Alec.
Yeah.
You were so clueless. It was like funny as.
Well, yeah, because he was telling me all this stuff, and I mean, he's probably the closest thing to an average player there is. Like, he knows how to hotkey stuff, and he knows his basic strategies, but he doesn't like devote his life to it. I wish I could be like that.
Yeah.
But like, Halo Wars really didn't have a huge learning curve at all, which is rare in an RTS. But you know, like that in a way just kind of took the fun out of it. Having all this crazy shit that you had to learn, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like a game that tries to be more than what it is. Like an RTS game, yeah, you have to be a lot of shit, because especially a big RTS game like StarCraft, and there's another one, Total Shogun War. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. But
I've heard of it.
Yeah, that's another huge one. Like, that game is literally huge. I'm not talking huge in the sense that it's captivating crowds or anything. I'm talking huge as in there's a lot of shit going on. And that's what an RTS should be. But as far as other games trying to be more than what they're intended to be, like, it shows, and it's just bad. Like, you can't be more than anything.
Have you guys ever played Rage?
No, I have not.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't really much care for it.
Yeah, I started doing a Let's Play for that, and then, like, halfway through, I was like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna get rid of this.
That seems like Borderlands had a baby with Fallout to me.
Well, see, I think I did this math equation. It was like, this game is Borderlands plus Fallout minus the things that made those games fun. And that equals Rage. Because, I mean, like, it just seemed so, like, I don't really want to say generic, but it kind of was. Like, it had all these elements from other games, but there was just nothing that put out and made it like, oh my god, this is so cool. I mean, it just really was probably the most underwhelming game I've played in a long time.
And then the fucking multiplayer is a ripped off version of Twisted Metal. Like, what the fuck?
I didn't even play the multiplayer, and I mean, one thing I will admit is, like, the opening cutscene had me, like, in awe. I was like, holy shit, this is gonna be the best game I'm ever gonna play, and then, like, I played through the first level, and so you could say I didn't give it much of a chance, but still I was like, wow, this is just bad.
Like, I played the demo.
Halfway through.
Yeah, I played the demo for like 5 seconds, and I was like, I know better. I know when a game is bad. Fuck that.
Yeah, I just kind of bought that game, like, spur of the moment type of thing to do a Let's Play for. I didn't really look into it. But the best part about it was the co-op missions. So you could play those online with another person. The actual co-op was better than the single player. Like, the actual story.
See, and the thing with me now is that when I go to buy a game, it's weird being a YouTuber because, you know, most of my day is doing stuff for YouTube. So when I buy a game, I generally can't buy a game for me anymore. Like, I can't go buy a DS game or something that I can't record. When I buy a game, I think, is this something people would want to see? Is this something I can upload to my channel? And if it's not, I won't get it. The only games that I could say that I would buy that my viewers personally wouldn't want to see would be an NBA game. If an NBA game comes out, I'm buying that shit for my own personal pleasure. I don't give a fuck if my fans want to see it or not. I'll play it on my own time. That's pretty much the only, and Pokemon games. That's all pretty much.
I remember when you used to post NBA 2K11. They got some views, like, but then you never posted them again.
Yeah, but here's the thing. With the 2K videos, I'll be there editing, and it's not like fun editing. It's tedious editing. Fucking, this is what I'm doing for 2 to 3 hours. Splitting clips, cutting clips, transitioning them all over again. And that sucks because each game of 2K could be anywhere from 45 to an hour long. 45 minutes to an hour long. And I have to cut that shit down to 10 minutes. That's a lot of filtering that I have to fucking do. And the thing is that my fans, they're used to anime type of shit. Like, they're used to maybe
Dragon Ball Z, Naruto.
Yeah, like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, maybe some Halo, maybe Call of Duty. They're not expecting a sports game from an anime freak like me. Like, they're like, whoa, bitch, you're either a sports freak or you're anime. Choose a side. But I'm both. But, you know, I don't want to upload 2K if nobody wants to see it, so.
Yeah. But you do have some dedicated subs who will watch anything that you put.
Yeah, like, I do have one dedicated subscriber that likes my 2K stuff, and he's actually one of my, I guess you could say, quote-unquote, Noodletron things. But, yeah, he's been with me for a while.
Are you talking about Reppin'?
Yeah, Reppin', yeah. He likes the 2K stuff, but I really hate to let him down, but, you know, all of my other subscribers, they're not interested in any of that.
Have any of you guys heard of Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning?
Yeah, there's a demo for that, right?
That sounds...
I really want to try it out just because everybody says it's really great.
It is. It's like a mix of Oblivion, if you play Elder Scrolls, and maybe like a
Fable?
An action game. Yeah, Fable, something like that. Something action-y. And it's actually really nice, though.
And I heard around the water cooler that you get Mass Effect items by playing the demo or something.
Yeah. A subscriber sent me that. Did you guys see the Kinect demo for Mass Effect 3?
I didn't watch it because I don't have a Kinect.
That shit looks fucking sick. Like, you could be like, if I could not stumble on my words here, but like, you can control your guy, Shepard or whatever, and then say you have somebody with you, his name is James. You could be like, wherever you're looking and you say, James, move, he'll go there. And if you're a fan of Mass Effect, you know that you have to open up the wheels and shit to switch to your shotgun and use different abilities. Well, now you could say incendiary ammo, and it automatically switches to the incendiary ammo. You could say switch to your shotgun or something, and he takes out a shotgun. And it's fucking responsive. That's what I think the Kinect should be used for. Not jumping around and dancing like a faggot for fucking 30 minutes and then almost catching a heart attack. But stuff like that, that's pretty cool. And especially... No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You're actually talking. I interrupted. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's alright. Go ahead. I don't really have anything.
I I was just saying that if every Kinect game like was like that, like they had adapted it to like a regular game, then it would be a lot more popular and people would hate it as like the Wii.
Yeah, like you can't be like, okay, you have a control, bam, no control, you're forced to switch to this. No, you gotta move it in, sort of. And that's where the Wii sort of did something right, because they did motion gaming and they gave you a controller. Problem was, game sucked and the motion controller was unresponsive, so that just dragged it down. If that shit was responsive and they made like fucking good adult type games, and I'm not talking adult like fuck that pussy with the Wii remote, I'm talking like maybe a Call of Duty or something. If they did that and they pulled it off, we would all be using a Nintendo Wii right now. We wouldn't have an Xbox, guaranteed, because that would just be cool. Imagine that, like, sitting there aiming your gun, it actually goes where you aim. But then again, you don't want to be sitting there for 3 fucking hours with your hands pointing at the damn screen, and you feel like your arms are weights at this point. God damn, that thunder clap.
That shit,
dude,
this is some scary ass thunder.
Dude, are you gonna die, Darren?
I don't know.
Don't die. You're the only reason that we live.
I'm a little scared now.
Dude, that shit scared me. I'm sitting here talking about shit, and all of a sudden I hear...
Well, like, as soon as it happened, I was like, did this go through my microphone? And then you stopped talking, and I was like, yeah, through my microphone.
Dude, I was like, Darren, turn down that rock music! And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh wait, that's thunder.
I think my house is on fire.
I'm about to play.
The thing is about the Kinect, though, is that I'm not even going to pay attention to a trailer. Like, I've learned that trailers are supposed to look good. They're not going to really be the finished product so much. Yeah. So, like, until you play Mass Effect 3 with a Kinect, it's probably something you should judge yet.
And that is so true. Trailers are made to look good, but generally, I'm going with movie. The movies that I generally see trailers for, the movie itself is nothing like that. Like, with 30 minutes or less, that was not what I was expecting. However, it was still a good movie by all means. That movie was fucking hilarious. But that's not what I expected it to be. These movies oftentimes sell themselves as something they're not. This happened with The Other Guys, but then again, I did like The Other Guys. I'm trying to think of a movie that looked really cool, but was just a flop.
Resident Evil?
Maybe. How about that Max Payne movie?
I didn't watch it. I know better.
That movie looked okay. That movie looked cool, especially because if you played the game when you were younger, played the Max Payne game, if you looked at that and then you saw the trailer, like, oh god, that actually looks pretty cool. You watched the movie, it was a piece of shit.
Okay, does anybody here read books? Okay, that was stupid.
I've read it.
That was a dumbass question.
Yeah.
Well, there's this series of books called The Inheritance Cycle, where it's basically, have you guys ever heard of that book, Aragon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm a big buff for that. And then the 4th book just came out. Too bad I'm poor and I can't afford to get it, but dude, I'm a big buff for that. And then I heard they were making a movie, and as a fan, I'm fucking excited, The trailer looks like they're sticking to the book. I go to see it, and now I know the anger people feel from Harry Potter and Twilight and shit. But that wasn't even good like Harry Potter. It was a complete abomination. The way he finds out about the egg in the movie couldn't have been any more different than it was in the book. It was like it was like Dragon Ball Evolution, put it that way. It was like the Dragon Ball Evolution of Aragon, and it was just goddamn terrible. I wanted to kill myself after seeing it.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Evolution was pretty bad.
Yeah,
Evolution was like an abomination of everything.
Toastie has a profound hatred for it.
Don't act like you don't either. And
I've never had the torture of
displeasure.
Yeah,
I watched the first half hour, and even me, I could not sit through all of it. And that's really saying something when I can't sit through it.
They butchered the story so goddamn much, man.
And, like, even if you get aside from that and you try to watch it as a normal movie, it's still fucking abysmal.
They fucked up the characters, like, just like the way that fucking, whatever his name is, M. Night Shyamalan did with the fucking Avatar movie. Like, seriously. And by Avatar, I mean Last Airbender, not Avatar Blue People, Avatar.
You know they are making the second Dragon Ball Evolution or whatever.
Nah, that got shelved, I'm pretty sure.
You're a liar.
Really? Because I heard about that.
Yeah, it got...
Yeah, you heard about
it was called, like, Dragon Ball Reborn or something. But they knew better. They were just like, nope, never mind.
Oh. Well, that's kind of good.
After I came out of the movie theater, I just wanted to kick James Wong in the dick.
Did you actually went to see that in the theaters, though?
I thought it would be cool. It didn't look like...
I had enough common sense to tell
this is
it
what
suck.
If you want to make a Dragon Ball movie, this is what you need. Michael Bay for the Kamehamehas and shit, right? You need James Cameron to do, like, Planet Namek and shit. That'd be fucking perfect. You need
Akira Toriyama to actually write it.
Yeah, and you need fucking Spielberg just because he's a big name motherfucker. And you need what's his name? Percy Jackson. And you need Percy Jackson, right. And for the actors, you need to get Robert Pattinson. No, I'm just kidding. Can you imagine him as Goku? That would be fucking hilarious. No.
That would be right there.
See, the thing is if they made, like, a Dragon Ball Z movie for every saga or whatever, which would actually be cool if they had the right people making it, but if they did that and they had, like, Robert Pattinson as Goku, then, Dragon Ball Z would suddenly become the most mainstream thing ever, and if you were into Dragon Ball Z and you could talk about it and stuff, you would be the coolest shit ever.
But here's the thing, though. Who the fuck can actually play Goku? Like, nobody.
Yeah.
There's no...
Sean Schemmel, but he's kind of fat.
Oh my god.
No offense, Sean.
No, I'm talking about, like, an actor that...
No, we're talking about, like, actual, like, live actors.
I know,
like,
I'm just saying Sean Schemmel, because he can do the perfect, shut the fuck up.
Like, that's impossible to do. Like, you can't do it. I don't think it's possible. Because, like, you can have a big muscular guy, like, maybe a Gerard Butler type build, but Gerard Butler can't be fucking Goku. Like, like... He might have the right body for it, but you can't be Goku looking like Gerard Butler. It's like, you can't. It's impossible. Leonardo DiCaprio could probably be someone, but then again, he's a great actor, but who the fuck is he gonna play? There's nobody scrawny like him.
I don't know.
He doesn't look like a Yamcha. Come on.
No.
Oh my god.
Doesn't look like anybody else.
Oh, somebody said Bruce Willis or Vin Diesel beat Nappa. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
Vin Diesel grow out some facial hair. Like,
Vegeta! Hey, StormPow.
What?
So this is completely unrelated, but just like right after Darth Vader just replied to you on Twitter, this like porn bot on Twitter just said Darren asked is my ex hot or not. That's like the most hilarious shit. I'm not even joking, that's hilarious. Some like porn bot on Twitter said Darren asked is my ex hot, and I was like, wow.
Somebody just said that Avatar was overpraised. Whether it was overpraised or not, the story was okay. What really got me, though, was the visuals. If that motherfucker was to do the visuals of Dragon Ball, you can't fucking hate on that movie. No matter... I should take that back. I was about to say no matter how bad it is, but still, it would look fucking pretty damn good. Like, can you imagine Namek with all that vibrant green and all that shit? It'd be fucking badass. I'd fucking pay all my money to watch that. So that means...
Pay all your money.
Yeah, so that means some pocket lint. Maybe my...
Yeah, but the movie would take like 6 years to make.
Wait, how long did Avatar make? Because I know it took a while, didn't it?
Avatar took like, I think more than 3 or 4 years to make.
And then closer to 10.
And then you got to keep in mind that with all the technology advancing, they had to keep redoing everything to make it up to the standards. So it's like, while they're making it, they have to be redoing the other parts. So it's crazy, but...
Hardest achievement we've ever got. Go, go, go.
But didn't we do this one already?
Really?
Yeah, last week it was like, mine was like the VidMaster thing.
I think we did our proudest moment, and Toastie decided to be stupid and be like, when I got Oob in Budokai 3.
Okay, I corrected myself, you fucking asshole.
It's like, okay, it's cool because you did that extra shit, but...
Hey, I corrected myself, okay? I couldn't think of anything.
Didn't have anything to say about this. So, what's your hardest achievement you ever got, or proudest gaming moment?
You know, that's a hard one to say. It's not really an achievement, but I remember beating God of War 1 in less than a day because the memory card was full, and I didn't feel like deleting anything. So I actually beat the game in like 5 hours, and then as soon as I finished it, I passed out. but I don't even think that's the greatest moment. It's hard.
See, I remember, like, the troubles of not having a memory card. Fuck me, what game was it? I can't remember. I think it was, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker on the GameCube. Dude, I left that shit on for a week straight because I started playing it and I realized I had no fucking memory card and I was like, oh no. Oh fucker no. And I was like, Mom, do you have any money? She's like, I won't have money for a week. And I was like, fuck. So I basically had my GameCube on for a whole entire week until I could get a memory card. And that was pretty grueling, but my favorite Zelda of all time has to be Wind Waker for me. I fucking love that game. Yeah, that's just me, though.
It was okay. Obviously, I'm going to say Ocarina of Time because...
So generic, man. So generic.
It is, though. Like, and even the maker of that game says he's still trying to top that game. So that's telling me something.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. I've never beat it, and I've never had the patience for Majora's Mask because, like, you can't fucking limit me. I'm a slow-ass bastard. You can't fucking give me a time limit to play.
Yeah. That was the only thing retarded about that game. Like, it gave you a time limit like that. That kind of was retarded.
Like that.
That's why I don't like Rising at all. I think that is one of the most overrated series ever.
Dead Rising?
Yeah, that's a terrible game.
Dude, fuck Dead Rising.
That game is terrible.
That game was only fun for me when I would walk around with a katana and slash people. That's it. That's all I did all day. I didn't do shit.
I mean, people who like Dead Rising, I hate them.
What's the most overrated game you can think of right off the bat right now?
Ooh.
I will fight you all if you say Final Fantasy VII.
Oh hell no! You can't fucking bash Final Fantasy VII, dude. Cloud is a
yeah. Like every time that game is brought up, someone's like overrated. It's because it's fucking good. That's why it's not overrated.
Okay, you guys are gonna kill me. I've never beaten it.
I haven't even played it, so.
Wow.
I have it, but I have it. No, see, I have it on my PS3. I downloaded it, like, in 2009. I've never gotten a chance to sit down and give it the dedication it deserves and beat it.
Wow.
I think Assassin's Creed is a little overrated, but I don't know about the most overrated.
Yeah, dude, I fucking hate Assassin's Creed. Most repetitive piece of shit ever. And no one ever seems to agree with me. That's what kills me.
Yeah. I don't agree with you either. In terms of story, that game is amazing. Like, if you played it...
Okay, the story is good. I am a big buff.
Oh, Mecca, you already ranted about this a while ago.
I know. I'm just saying, I'm a big buff for the whole Renaissance era and, like, Greek mythology and stuff. Those are my two favorite eras of all time, like Renaissance and fucking, like, Greek mythology and stuff. I love that shit. But the game is repetitive to me. I won't rant on anything. So, there's that. And somebody just said Uncharted's overrated. No, that game is...
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you in your sleep.
Dude, that game is badass. That is not overrated. It deserves every bit of praise it gets.
It doesn't. Come on, like... You're gonna hate me for this, but seriously, that game is just ridiculously overrated. Especially the third one. The third one...
Okay, maybe the third one, but Uncharted 2 was fucking amazing. I don't care what you say. Dude, that game was amazing. Dude, if they made a movie out of that...
Darren played Uncharted 3 and is like jizzing over it like the entire...
I mean, it's cool, but I haven't gotten far enough into it to be able to say anything about Uncharted 3, because I just started playing it last night. Like, I just beat the tutorial level, and it was cool, but, you know, nothing sticking out to me. Uncharted 2 was pretty badass, but I don't know. It's a tad overrated, but it's still a really good game.
Dude.
You're gonna like Uncharted 3 about, like, an hour into it, because the beginning is really slow, but I don't know, that's an overrated
Dude,
series.
I need to fucking play Heavy Rain. I've never gotten a chance.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Heavy Rain, though. What about that?
That game's amazing. This was the one before it that, like, a lot of people haven't even heard of, because they made one other game.
Prophecy.
Yeah, I actually rebought that on my 360 the other day.
Is that game actually good?
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. It's exactly like Heavy Rain, just a different story, different people, but it's the same concept.
If it counts, I think Angry Birds is overrated as all fuck.
Dude, that game is stupid. I'm gonna agree. I don't know what the fuck.
Who thinks that it's not overrated?
I mean, I bought it for what is it, like $2 because I had an iTunes gift card that I got for my birthday or whatever.
Dude, I got that shit for free. Hacked iOS device over here. Fuck that.
I put it on my browser. I
mean,
want it on my phone.
I honestly didn't even know anything about it, but I thought, all right, this is like received cult classic fame. It's got to be fun. And, you know, I had the card and had nothing else to get on iTunes with it, so I was like, click, download this. And I was like, oh, you know, because I had played Flash games that were just like it, and that was the thing. Like, I played, I think it's like Crush the Tower or whatever, something like that. I've played those at school, and it was exactly like that, but they were more fun, and the later levels in them didn't make me want to punch myself in the throat and, like, throw my iPod across the room.
It's just a time waster, and it gets fucking difficult. Like, it gets really hard. I'm like, how am I supposed to knock down fucking the equivalent to a solar system with fucking one red bird? What do you want me to do? Like, that game pisses me off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it counts as, like, an actual game, but I think it's probably the most overrated thing.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to agree. Dude, they have Angry Bird chew toys for fucking dogs at my Walmart. I'm like, what? The person that made Angry Bird is getting so much fucking money. There's Angry Birds merchandise for everything. I wouldn't be surprised if they start making, like, fucking Angry Bird sponsored Xbox 360s and shit.
Yeah, like, fucking Angry Birds the movie starring Adam Sandler.
No.
I shouldn't have said that. I just gave someone an idea.
No, that's gonna happen.
Nobody's gonna do that.
No,
nobody's gonna do that.
No, they will do that.
They've done stupider ideas.
They will cash in. They will cash in on the idea.
In jail, just say that.
Yeah, I mean, the only way to make an Adam Sandler movie shittier is to, like, put him in there twice, I guess.
Dude, Adam Sandler is one of my favorite actors, but his recent...
Yeah, he's not a bad actor.
Well, yeah, but he just gets put in some of the most stupid ideas. And, I mean, that's... When you see Adam Sandler, that's kind of what you expect now. It's like some fun movie.
His last good
movie that they had
was Grown Ups. That was probably his last good.
Yeah, like I was about to say, like, I watched Grown Ups and, like, I thought it was gonna be really awesome, but, like, I wasn't that impressed with it. Cause, like, I saw that everyone was gonna be in, like, Chris Rock, Adam Sandler, all of them. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be really good, especially Kevin James, cause Kevin James is funny when you put him in a good role. Like, I mean, like, things like The Zookeeper, like, the worst shit in the world. But, like, if you put him in a good role, he's actually pretty funny.
You know what movie really let me down? That movie Funny People with Seth Rogen and Adam Sandler. Have any of you watched it?
No.
Well, it's Funny People. It's pretty much like Adam Sandler is a famous-ass comedian, and Seth Rogen is, like, a lowly comedian that idolizes him. And then I guess Adam Sandler finds out he's gonna die or some shit. It's some shit, but that movie really let me down, because Seth Rogen is by far one of my favorite directors/actors. What'd you say?
Wait, is that the one with cancer, like, and he shaves his head and stuff?
No, that's 50-50. That movie is actually being widely received as an incredible movie. And I'm like, about time, because Seth Rogen is one of my favorites. I don't care. He had some flops, but his movies like 40-Year-Old Virgin, Knocked Up, Superbad, fucking classics, and they're from him.
Awesome.
And they're mainly written by Seth Rogen and his friend Evan something. I fucking forgot his name. God damn it. Well, whatever. They're written mainly by them two, and that movie 50-50 that came out, it apparently is being nominated for some sort of Emmy or some sort of award or some shit. So,
you know what movie series I think is, like, super overrated?
Twilight.
You guys, well, other than that, but you guys might, I don't know if you guys are fans of this, but Paranormal Activity.
Fuck Paranormal Activity! That's what I was.
That movie is so stupid.
Dude, like, fuck that. Those movies.
I watched it on Netflix, the first one. I mean, I haven't, like, everybody says the first one is the scariest, too.
Yeah, it is.
And the only time that I jumped at all was, like, at the very, very end when Mika gets thrown the camera. I jolted, but that was the only time that my face changed at all during the entire.
The only
because,
thing
like, the whole.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, like, the whole movie was 2 hours of that annoying bitch, like, Mika, get down from there, Mika, stop that, and then, you know, and then it's like, oh no, we're in the attic, and, oh, I bet we're not gonna find crazy shit in here, oh, what do you know, we found a picture of you, oh no, crazy shit, blah, you know, and, like, they just show the camera, like, watching them sleep, like, it's still ain't, you know shit's about to happen, and it's like what I said earlier about how a scary movie isn't scary if you see it coming, and then it's like, oh, the door closed by itself. What the fuck?
the only thing that scared me in that movie was when it was in broad daylight and she's sitting there in the kitchen and then all of a sudden all the dishes come flying out and everything just fucking drops in the kitchen. That made me jump because you weren't expecting it, but that's about it. The only movie that I'll say that scared me in recent memory is that movie The Fourth Kind. If you guys have ever seen it, that movie scared the fuck.
I heard of that movie. I don't want to.
Dude, that movie is scary. Oh my god, dude.
I want to see the devil inside.
Dude,
that movie is crap.
Yeah,
I've heard that it's a really shitty movie, but it does look pretty scary.
Yeah, it does until you see it. I haven't.
Dude, exorcism movies are pretty much the only movies that can scare me. And, like, that shit does look pretty scary. All the fucking broken limbs and shit. But I don't want to see it if it's just going to be a bad movie.
The last Exorcist was creepy, but it made practically no sense.
Dude, that movie sucked. That movie sucked.
Yeah.
Like, the Exorcist...
Like, the ending was just weird. I'm talking about Emily Rose.
Yeah, the Exorcism of Emily Rose, that movie would scare the fuck out of me. The last Exorcism was bad. That movie...
I don't know, like, it's just creepy. But then, like, the whole second half of it, I was like, what in the fuck is even going on right now? Because they're just walking around in the woods, and then they, like, the girl gives birth to some demon, and then they throw it in some fire, and shit goes down, and then the cameraman is running, and then some crazy ginger kid cuts him up. And I'm like, what just happened?
Have you guys seen that movie Quarantine?
Yeah.
I heard of
that movie's pretty good.
It's alright. You know it's a better movie, but the same concept as that? A movie called REC. Like REC for record.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I don't. Like, it wasn't really promoted. It's one of those movies with subtitles, because it's like a Spanish movie with subtitles, but it's really good. Like, it's the same idea. You're held up in an apartment building, and there's some epidemic sweeping around the apartment building, but it's so much better than Quarantine. And it's in the view of a camera woman also. You're looking through her camera.
So like a documentary kind of thing, but it's not an actual documentary.
I wouldn't really call it a documentary. It's like, you know, when you see a video that someone just happened, and then you're like, okay, they're really trying to say anything. They're just capturing a moment. It's like that type of thing. But it is a really, really good movie.
Dude, a lot of people are talking about Insidious. Like, has any of you seen that? Like, it's on Netflix, which is kind of surprising, but I'm too scared to watch it, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, Insidious looked like a freaking creepy as fuck movie. No, you know what I think they should do? Some directors should try a little bit to kind of adopt the things that made, like, old movies scarier. Like, I mean, if you look at Alfred Hitchcock, you know who that is, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at his movies. In his movies, he barely ever uses music. Like, he doesn't use music a lot. And, like, in movies now, like, if the music's ever happening, like very fast-paced, like, beating music, and then, like, it just stopped, then you know it's coming already.
Yeah, with music, one of two things is gonna happen. It's gonna play that music, and then something's gonna jump at you, or it's gonna play that music, and then everything's gonna calm down, and then something's gonna jump at you. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's why, like, if he doesn't put any kind of music in his movie, so that way you can't expect it. You have no idea when something's gonna happen.
That's a pretty good idea. But then again, a film isn't a film without music, because music conveys emotion without words being said. Music sets the tone for what's going on. So without music, I don't know how a movie can be good.
Well, if you're watching it from a first-person point of view...
Yeah, like, if it's a paranormal activity thing, and then you have music in the background, that's obviously not good. Because that just
one
gives
sort of
away
documentary.
realism.
Have you ever seen Paper Heart?
No.
Nope.
I think
I
like
think
it.
Paper Heart.
Yeah, I think a lot of you guys like it. Just honestly, it's sort documentary kind of thing, but it also has like a plot going on a little bit. It's kind of good in some ways, but it's actually, I thought it was pretty decent. Good way to kill like an hour and a half. And also Wrist Cutters is a pretty cool movie.
Dude, I've been looking for good documentaries on Netflix, but I don't know what the fuck to watch. The
Paper Heart.
I'll look that one up. The only ones I've watched is like how anime got so popular, and that's a pretty good documentary, and how Pixar came about, and that's another pretty good one. But other than that, every other documentary to me is a fucking snore fest, except for Super Size Me. That was a pretty funny one as well.
And Super High Me.
I've never seen Super High Me because I just
Doug Benson's like parody. He does the same concept except for weed.
Yeah, I've seen one with steroids.
Wow.
Yeah, he goes to like Thailand and then gets steroids and pretty much works out for 3 months or so.
Dude.
Yeah.
How long have we been doing this for? Goddamn.
How many times are you gonna ask that, Birch?
I only asked that once before. I'm just asking it again.
Have you guys seen the Underworld series?
Nope. Wait, I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it.
I don't even think I've heard of it. Well, I probably have, but I can't think.
It's like kind of it looks like Resident Evil to me, but it's not.
Dude, the main chick I think
it's just like one side versus one side.
Yeah, it's pretty much these things called the Lycans, which is pretty much werewolves, and I think vampires, if I'm not mistaken.
Are they actual werewolves and vampires, or are they like Twilight ones?
No.
Twilight is the only thing doing Twilight.
Yeah. Like, what was I gonna say? They didn't go with the generic names. They're not like, hey, this is a werewolf. They call them Lycans, or Lycans, whatever the fuck you want to say. It's actually a pretty good concept. I have to rewatch them, though, because I'm pretty much washed up on it. And they just released a new one, I think, like, last week or some shit.
Yeah, which I heard was bad also.
Yeah, I heard that. It didn't go along with the story at all, so that kind of sucks.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys see their new Resident Evil 6 trailer? I know.
Oh my god, yes! Chris Redfield
amazing.
And Leon. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that game is gonna be so. Okay, calm down. Dude, that game is gonna be so. I didn't really like Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 4 was a masterpiece. My god, that game was so perfect. Like, Resident Evil 4 was great. 5 wasn't my cup of tea, but 6 looks badass. But there's a problem. I think 6 looks like Gears of War with zombies.
Exactly. I was just about to say that. It is. They took the same mechanics as Gears for running and cover and stuff like that.
It's not. The thing about Resident Evil is it leaves you feeling helpless because the controllers are so clunky. Like, you can barely move and all that stuff. I don't know how Resident Evil would be with smooth controls. It wouldn't be as scary. It wouldn't be. You wouldn't feel as helpless, I guess. And I don't know. It's just.
I remember how awesome Resident Evil 2 was and shit.
Dude,
yeah.
Resident Evil
3. Even 3 was nice.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 3, I never got past the part where Nemesis was like banging on the door right before the final boss battle because I was scared to let that motherfucker in.
Hey, Omega, you want to know something that was just brought to my attention?
What?
Earlier, you know how you were talking about Halo Legacy Angerona?
Yeah.
Apparently there's a comment on there, someone saying that they came from the Derp Circle.
Came from the Derp Circle. I was about to say
Wait,
that a while ago.
What happened?
Someone left a comment on there saying, I came... It's from Mega Freak 099, and he says, I came here from...
The Derp Circle.
For the Derp Circle, yeah.
Oh, shit, that's so cool.
E-Peen just went up by about 10 points, I think. My ego.
God. Hold on.
For all of our egos just went up 10%.
Dude,
yep.
My ego went up harder than my penis.
Omega's got to start masturbating right now.
Sorry.
You done?
Wait,
no.
Okay, on what video is it from?
Halo, it's on...
Oh, right, yeah,
Halo.
And then he says, what, question mark? Oh, nice.
Oh, shit, you done confused your idol.
Oh, ay Dios mío. Holy crap, that's such a good feeling right there, oh my god. My penis is louder than the stars. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And like Digital Virus just says what?
Imagine
That
he's like, yeah,
probably
I'm a.
killed you.
Imagine he's like, yeah, I'm a big fan, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
He's like, it's an awesome live stream. You should look at it. And then like he comes over here and we're like, hi.
I'll be like, my God, Mom, grab the lube, bitch, code red.
Like, I don't know why. He replies to that comment. He just says, what?
That's the only comment he's ever replied to.
That's what's so scary. That's what's so weird. I'm like, what?
And this has been up for almost a
It's
year.
such an old video, and that's the only comment he replied to. That's so.
That's the only one. He just says, what?
I'm replying
That's
to it.
You
You're gonna reply to it?
I feel like it's only the best live stream on earth, bro.
Halo 4 main menu. Oh, it's fake.
That's actually a pretty good video, though. That Halo 4 fan-created menu. It's actually a pretty good video.
God damn, that's nice.
What? That Halo 4?
Yeah.
That's in the related.
Yeah, that looks nice. I hope that I wish they would use that.
You guys have some mad skills in the editing department to do this.
Yeah, like that's some crazy shit right there.
Yo, that shit's crazy.
It's not crazy, but it's alright.
Dude, that shit looks cool. No, you're thinking. You're fucking retarded.
The rain effect looks kind of weird.
I think it looks good. Well, actually, yeah, it does kind of look sporadic in a way. Like, it doesn't look natural. But still, that's a really good effort.
Oh, but there are different ones, though.
Hey, this one guy that I'm talking to right now wants me to let you know that he body acted for Digital Virus.
Oh, dude, Digital Virus uploaded a video saying he was looking for body actors today.
No, I mean, I've got Digital Virus on my Skype. Like, I've talked...
Who don't you have on your
big fan
fucking
of him.
Skype? You have Jesus on your Skype?
Maybe...
He has Gassy Mexican on there. Fuck.
God damn it, StormPow.
Well, I mean, I didn't know that you thought he was a big deal. I mean, he's not that big or anything. He's in the community that I'm in. So.
That's what strikes me as fucking weird. That is some of the best content I've ever seen on YouTube, and nobody knows about it. Why? I don't get it. It frustrates me because you have fucking stupid ass people that have so much subscribers, and you got people with actual fucking talent that get nothing. Well, not nothing, because, you know, he does have a name for himself, but I think he deserves so much more. It's unfair. And what forum thing are you on? What is that?
GameandPro.net.
Yeah, he's always on that crap.
So, should we wrap up the live or the podcast?
I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you guys for watching this podcast. I think it was one of our longer ones, but yeah, we want to thank you guys for watching. Have a fantastic day. Subscribe to Legend of Gamer, and goodbye.